Yep, I figured.
Yeah.
It used everything. It's a very powerful rune.
Yeah. Let's do this. I also snorted some of the chamomile that was left over.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yep. Me and Campo went a bit silly.
Did I just fucking vanish or did I freeze?
You froze. You froze.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Cause I was like mid sentence and I just fucking black screen.
Yeah.
Like I looked at my computer and it restarted automatically for some reason. I was like, what happened? Whatever. Back into character. Alright, so now I need to find Otto. And
I mean,
she's going to take one of the coins out. There you are.
You can test the coins on Otto. We could test the coin on Otto because he got his whole, like, vanishing act.
Yeah, we can try. Or Erebus, if he's not still down there.
Erebus. And still win murder mode.
Yeah. My head is screaming at me for some reason. It's so many pings from startup. Anyway. Yeah, let's see if we can find someone to try it with. You could try it with Yulin and me, but I think it's best to try it on both at once.
Yeah.
And I can't use it if I'm in the ground. And if it works, it's something I could definitely sell to the guards.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, the reason why
Good work.
the reason why I ask is not really related to that for me. There is somebody that I ran into outside on the outskirts of town that is looking for somewhere
Have you seen Otto?
safe to stay and a place to get food. They asked me to introduce them, quote, to a warden, but I don't know if that distinction is really a thing anymore.
Where do you think he is? Probably talking to Erebus.
I am unsure. They asked me to bring
Where would I
somebody
Otto
that they could speak
about?
to that had a bit
Town
more,
hall,
Yeah,
Erebus?
probably it. Probably talking
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, let's go have a look.
They were
That's the
very
worst that could happen.
uncomfortable about coming in.
Made for me. I shouldn't have fucking said that.
Where do you think he would be?
I'm just gonna go down here and have a look.
They're having a moment.
I think we should go into Whisper as well and just, like, talk and make this, like, two sets of people talking.
Where do you think he is?
And then that makes me think it's gonna be difficult to find him.
He could be in the office upstairs. I could take a look in the shadows and then leave.
Now let's just walk in.
Sure, go ahead.
We're members of the council. We're members of the council. We can.
I never
don't
really,
afraid of
I
anything.
I never abuse that, nor do I think about it, so shut up.
I mean, I don't abuse it, but I'm just sort of like.
Well, you know, fair enough. That is true. Never mind.
It was not a good time.
Right.
If you two need something, I can handle it out there.
Not from you. It's just, we'll be on our way.
Thank you.
Okay, now I understand where you probably shadowed.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There's
Yep.
reasons why I don't like going into important areas instantly.
I need to work on my socials sometimes.
Well, I just know not to intrude. That's the only difference.
Oh, I just do it. That might be why I get in trouble sometimes.
Who can go invisible?
Unless he's gone back to the canyon again and to rip people apart.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, a way to know if it works easily is I can do it, and we can have someone else around to see if they glow, and not just two people. Because it's meant to work on more than one person.
That's fine. That's fine. Test people to test it.
We only have 5. I'd rather test it once.
We'll test it once, but we'll get a few. Yeah. I mean, if you shadow up, and then we'll get a couple others just to shine.
Yeah, that works.
Understood. Is there anything I can help you with, my dear, or?
Just news I needed to break to him.
I believe Marnie already told me that news. Probably a good idea. If I see him, I'll let him know.
The former guildmaster has also been notified. There he is now. Up there on the balcony.
I sat by the pond for a bit, and if he kept me company and made me feel a bit better.
I'm glad. If he's a good one.
Actually, a good person to show this to would be Tyrion.
If you need anything, you can let
I
me
don't know.
I have
You do.
We've to hunt him down.
Bing.
We have to hunt him down.
We do.
Because it's sort of like a salesman.
I can
Yeah,
talk
it
to
would
them.
be.
Well, would you go?
And a sailor ran off that way.
I'm going to obviously keep one,
I know.
2 for ourselves, or at least 1 for myself.
Oh yeah, no, then it's only
But
smart.
I'd be willing to sell the rest. Let me check my prices.
Good luck with everything, by the way. If you need help, you can ask. But I'm sure Mr. Glenn will support you.
These would probably be like 5
Probably
gold
going to him for a lot of the things.
per.
'Cause he's gone through
The
this
cheap and
That
then
makes
1
sense.
used.
So, I mean, the materials.
2 or 3.
Well, he went through
Yeah,
it,
and the
so
materials we have to
you
acquire.
Yeah,
can.
it takes silver to make.
So. And then
But
Gold might make it more
Ingredients from the Vale.
powerful, but I doubt it. And ingredients from the Vale.
Try best I can.
That was it though. I believe those are the 2 ingredients,
I had
and that was it. It's silver and ingredients from the Vale.
Actually,
but then we got to charge for time.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Time
and
used,
difficulty
you know.
and research.
This is Miss Esther's
Yeah.
sleeping potion.
3 to
So,
5.
yeah, that's how that's gonna work.
I'd say 5.
Didn't know. Honestly,
I mean, if we start off high with 5,
If we,
We can always
I'd say
make
if
room for bargaining.
yeah, if we sell them in bulk, they can haggle. But no one seems to do that here, so we might just get what we want.
If it would work with what's
Well,
happening.
yes,
we'll
we
do
can,
that.
but I don't know if
I mean,
yeah,
we
that-
probably want to
that-
ask one of the guards
that's
just
what
to make
works
sure,
best.
well,
That's
to
what-
ask
that's
where
what-
he
that's
is,
just
or if they know where he
Miss
is.
Esther, but-
Say
But
fuck.
let's,
Is he up there still? Yes, he is.
Could have asked Ava, but she
Um,
seemed to be talking.
But still,
Yeah.
yes, there's potions for all sorts of things.
let's just go stand awkwardly next to them and wait for our turn.
Yeah, sure.
Balloon aches, all kinds of things. Imagine you get a lot of joint aches because of the moving of the armor.
Yeah. I've gotten used to it, but better
Well,
now.
my grandmother had a brew. It was a brew of, I think it was cattails and lima beans. It was stew over a pot and then heat in they blew it into the furnace for a bit and then they would stew it in a tea and then that apparently you'd stick it on a rag and put it on your joints. Apparently worked. Good as new.
Huh.
Wait and see that.
I was just given soup whenever I was sick.
But joints and different things need different different things need different solutions.
Hmm.
Like you wouldn't help your heart in the way you would help your knees.
I guess that would make
I'd
sense.
hope not.
Which actually begs
I
the
mean,
question. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna go out for a run. I need to move. Feel
Alright.
hold up. Have a good day.
Take care.
A question for you.
I need to find.
Would you happen to know
What?
who Tyrion is? We have something to show him that he might be interested in.
I'm actually not sure at the moment. He may be in the keep.
Then... I need to wait then. Because I didn't see him and I went
Would you
in.
like me to let him know if I see him?
Yeah, that'd be appreciated. If we haven't seen him already.
Yeah.
And what name would that be?
Triel.
Right, Rio.
Triel, Arvis, can I pull you for a minute, please, if you're free?
Oh lord, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't sound so scared. I'm sure it's nothing bad.
I mean, I doubt it.
Right. We're gonna do this within the next 10-15 minutes or so.
Oh shit, okay.
I want to get this done as soon as possible because I have another spirit problem I have to deal with. So, the sooner we can take care of this one, the better. I've already informed Ava. She's going to be getting Tyrion and a couple other guards to help us. Amaris is going to be on standby just in case, and she's bringing mana potions because I don't know how much mana this thing is going to take to finish this ritual. Probably a lot.
What's happening?
Well, thankfully I have a lot. I never really ever go through
So
it
do
usually.
I. So do I. I'm also getting Ayla on this too because we're gonna need her help.
What? Okay. What have I missed while I was out in the Ocean Zoa yesterday?
Dark Spirit.
Because I'm hearing a lot of people talk about... again?
Well, not the same one. I think. I assume. I'd hope not.
Yeah.
He's gone from his
Erebus.
cell. He's walking around the guild hall.
Who?
Who's gone? What? So, what? Huh?
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
No, I'm not.
Fuck.
Who's confirmed?
How did he
what?
get out? Shit. Alright, change of plans.
Well,
I need to find Ayla now, and we need to get Ava and Tyrion and whoever we can of the guards we can trust.
They're gonna
and now.
hand you what looks
What's
like a
happening?
silver coin with a mark on it. Just channel energy into it and flip it into the air. It'll create a burst of light. Should, if he's invisible, reveal him. I just made them.
So
How
fun fact.
convenient.
Right. I can also see him when his little friend is out and about. He can't hide from me. Snowball?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. All I can ask is I hope that it works. Because right now, that's all we need.
Okay. Who escaped the cell?
Erebos.
Why is Erebos in the cell?
Because he's done things. And we're trying to help him out.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
I would say just be ready
He's standing at the
to
top of the
heal
stairs,
people.
actually.
Help people.
Yep, oh, great. That's who did it.
He cut off a piece of his finger. We'll leave it at that.
Luna, where's... Okay, we need... Right.
Yeah.
Arvis,
Explained it enough for you.
see if you can find Ava and Tyrion for me. Get them over there. I'm going to find Ayla. Triel,
Yeah.
see if we can somehow figure this shit out.
Alright.
I've brought 2 of them down there.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure it's Luna that did it.
Well, I saw
I might
3 over
try
the
to go
conglomerate,
get
so
my
I'm gonna go grab my
glaive.
glaives.
Lovely. Got it.
I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my glaive, just in case.
Yeah, I need to get the scroll from my house. Then we can make plans. We can do this. Let's go.
Right.
See you soon, Snowball. Be safe, okay?
That'll be it.
Yes, I did. And then I found a churning device, and now I need to find Mr. Legore. Don't know where he went off to. I keep running into him, so I'm sure I'll find him somewhere.
Churning device.
Yes, we're gonna make frozen cream with ice magic.
Oh, alright. Oh, nice. Oh, maybe your phone's around.
You know where he went? Or is he still there?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know.
When's you out here?
Did you find
He was at the top of the stairs, but I don't know if he went back in or what.
I won't answer that.
Vincent might have
I
been
can go
watching.
and check really quick.
Yeah, might be best.
It's like a little churn. They don't know if it'll work exactly, but it should churn, I guess. I guess you just put the cream in there.
Is Ophelia okay?
Yeah, should be.
Ophelia's fine.
That all happened
Okay.
yesterday.
You can't just tell me he cut someone's finger off and not tell me if they're okay or not.
I'm sorry, it's just the simplest and quickest way to explain it.
We'll catch you up later. Okay. What's the plan?
Well, I need the guards. I need Ava.
Last I saw Ayla was going that way, so I don't know where.
Got it. I'm gonna go try and find her.
Okay.
Yeah.
We may need some. I wonder if we want to pull some of the heavier weights. If you see Bing, grab him.
Briefly.
Oh.
Alright, I'll be back.
Phoenix is right there, but I guess not.
He is just coming off of
There he is.
hypothermia. Oh.
Stairs.
It's currently working. Currently, the fireplace is emitting fire and warming up the things that I needed to do so. So, it's, for me, alive.
Make it breathe so it stays alive.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Many words can have every meaning, or can be used in different ways. Like as in, I would say that they are complicated words. They very much are. But just like how I'd say alive, as in I'm alive, you're alive, things of that nature.
guess asking how you're
Also,
doing is a
we could
little-
say that when something is working,
Good.
it's alive. It's active. It's performing a function, doing something that needs to be
Strangely.
done. Mm-hmm.
Well,
kind of like the word board. Technically, a board is
Yeah,
just a
some
plank of
people
wood.
who are gonna
But
try to
also,
help you
people
out a
will
little
say
bit.
things like, I'm bored, as in they don't have anything to do. They don't have anything
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like how they're saying a board, like a plank of wood.
Can we sit down? I have some other news I need to tell you.
I can find them.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hmm?
It is circle.
Will you
I
take
couldn't
the
find
stairs
them.
back, or-
But now there's another issue that I could go look into.
There's also a bench.
Well,
you know,
it seems-
But you want the stairs.
Didn't know what this was.
It doesn't matter.
Just this.
Sure, we'll take the bench.
Table for now.
Understood.
Right, I just gotta go to the clinic.
Yeah, anything else? Do you need something made, something given? Oh, speak of the devil, your boot.
Ooh.
Emptied out of
Yeah.
all of his
Were you
supplies.
looking for Miss Thing?
Here you are. You need
Yeah.
that.
Okay, he's over by the
You
cafe,
got himself
but
his own new stuff now, but
he is kind of
this will be
having
able to
a
live
moment, so
comfortably
you
and
might need
safely.
to
You just
approach him
wear it on your
gently.
back.
He
Got it.
and I think someone someone passed recently that he cares about.
Do you know how to put it on, or would you like me to show you?
I will.
Goodbye. Yes. No.
Well, luckily, yes, you can. And it'll be rather comfortable. You'll barely even know it's there.
Excuse me.
Things in there, then it'll start to feel heavy. Then you'll feel it. But luckily, you wear it on your back, so that way your shoulders and your body are able to hold it up. Guarantee you can. But it's part of our job to make things that are meant to help you, not things that are meant to challenge you. Of course. Seeing you walk around with just using your boot is as a carrying device. I don't know, it doesn't really feel right. And luckily, we didn't make this for you. This was Julie's, and they've moved on to something else. So, clean it up, get a little bit of shit work there and there. Right, well, boots are meant to be worn on your feet. Now they can be used to hold things, you're correct. But it doesn't mean that you should, right? Just because I can doesn't mean I should. We make things for you to carry things like satchels and bags and stuff. If you ever need any of these things, just ask. Yeah, I can put the bag on for you if you'd like. Definitely don't take. I'm putting it on you.
Appreciate it, lad. Beforehand, Morris, you when I was talking to Miro, you looked like you wanted something. Can I do something for you?
And then these little straps right here, see? All you do is you take them, you go. Tightens it a little bit. That way it's good and secure. If you ever want to take it off, all you have to do is just pull a little bit and they'll loosen right up. Alright. Well, now if you need to carry your stuff, you've got your
This might be more by your reaction, this might be more bad news, but I feel like it's important news that people should know for the sake of they have words to say. I've gotten informed just now that Fabian passed away last night. Right. Just Shining might try to prepare the body. I'm not sure if the burial happens today or tomorrow or whenever, but understood. Of course. Specifically though, what can I do for you regardless of it? Right.
Okay,
yeah. Just wanted to have a conversation. Jaslov, you said you wanted to talk
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Drill. Hold on to this. That's everything. Don't lose that, please.
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
What can I do for you, love? I'm assuming this is about the entire aspect of it, what you're trying to do for a boy? Go on, love. What do you have in mind? Understood. Very well. Do you know specifically where this is going to happen? Erebo specifically, when he was in the state that he was beforehand, did he show any sort of signs of enhanced strength or anything like that? Here's the idea. If you want to summon this thing to the werewolf pit, you put Erebos in one of the cages, one of the cells.
Dean's going to be the one looking for that. They want to look for the material that's going to require it to
and then
be
put the wherever the spirit might show up.
extremely hot. But luckily, Dean appears to be right there. You alright?
Yo.
Hello.
Right.
Understood.
So,
Oh.
Elijah said something about we don't charge patients at time of treatment,
Oh.
and then something about taxes. So you're good.
Oh, I'm alive again. Don't worry about me. Sorry, a lot of troubles there for a second while sitting down, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't take care of that stuff, so.
Yeah, sitting's difficult. What are you working on?
Can I ask an important question of you?
First?
What are you working on? Which
I'm just
project, man?
making the coins look nicer.
Okay, maybe I should.
Oh, fair enough.
Space where it's not super crowded.
Maybe best to make them look like not coins, you know, just in case. Give them a gold lining or something. These were just prototype tests. If you want to draw something, I'm more than willing to make a design.
Oh no, I'm just taking down some notes from certain things through the day.
Ah, fair enough.
It's got to be done. Otherwise I'll forget. There'll be some small detail I'll forget. That might end up being...
Yeah. True.
So what is happening is I'm trying to gather people with fire affinity or magma affinity, anything of that sort, specifically to assist with super healing.
Oh, no, Snowbell.
It'll be fine.
Thank you.
Maris is right. I actually, I don't like that circle.
Last I had heard before I left town was that you killed slavers.
I didn't say I'm sad.
After that.
All dead now.
Alright, raise her up. There we go. Good job. Got this.
Killed half 5 men.
Oh, thanks, I'm just...
Sort of 5 men? Okay.
Yes.
He made them. I killed
What I
them.
might need to do, I still got some schematics somewhere, but the problem is they might have been a little bit out of my reach. I might have a conversation with Vincent. So specifically, here you go, love. I might basically create some smaller funnels that will be able to, while you might not have proper magic to get that heat level, if you channel that magic into there, it's sort of pulling a little bit of your own mana and power out and into that sort of that funnel. It will be potentially exhausting if you're stretching yourself. It might be a little bit painful, but we're getting medical treatment for that case there, so you have any sort of sense of worry. And I've also told specifically that what happens is if it is successful. Laura, are you right? Yes, specifically. If it works out, 10 gold. If it should fail,
I don't get sped stuff so much.
That we kind of lose out our money, but
I get...
you would get 2 gold as a guarantee.
That kind of makes more sense there. Okay.
Oh, love, are you... I might need to step in for a second. You sure you're alright? Sure. Usually you live more pep in your voice, but now it's
Okay. Well, I'll be around. I hope you're doing well.
Hello.
I just wanted to know what happened.
How have you been?
It's
dinner time. We got her taken care of. We know what species she is now, so all's good there. I'll see if they can figure out an age, but from what I know, she's young adult, so.
Did they not know that she was a
I don't have to worry about cursing as much. Still, we'll try not to, but.
I guess not.
And the town, the horns are pretty much good.
Weapons. Okay.
Full time.
New one's in there.
Righty then.
Who
Excuse
might
me, passing through.
Hi, Bing.
Oh.
Okay.
Is this?
Many guards in there.
This is Lily.
Big lady guard there.
She's under my care right now.
There's a few people I think are
for a certain amount of the future. See.
Okay. Go look then.
I don't know how much you know about the incident of yesterday.
Why? I know very little of it.
Found her a couple times when Jasmine needed.
More or less. She's
Now we'll find Tyrion. Cannot hide from the Lani.
She's likely not going to talk much. At the moment, and she does look for permission in answering things. So if you see her look to me if you try and talk to her, that's what she's looking for. And trying not to.
Question I can ask them.
I want to encourage that she is able to do things on her own, but we're in a state right now where
so far.
I don't think she.
They were looking for something. Or something.
Likely Captain Tyrion, likely.
No.
Are you okay?
Fuck, what was their name? It was like a blonde.
Start with an S. Sally or something.
Sally. That's it, Sally. Man, I'm so fucking bad with names. A return.
It's still taking
Hi.
a bit.
You can speak to me.
Problem is she doesn't speak at all.
Be careful.
I see.
Yeah. Dennis tried. I don't know if it's an injury. Looks like there's a bit of damage there. I had the doctors look her over.
I'm fine.
Be nice to know if whether it's something with her vocal cords or something mental. If it's something mental.
Both.
Would it be possible if we can get them
This one is broken.
a scribe? Pen and
I don't
paper
think
or something?
I've tried to see if she can read or write, and I don't believe she can. It's more of she understands basic things that, you know.
Quick question, love.
Like,
Did you
if
see
were to say,
Jasmine?
"Stand
Did
right
she walk
here,"
in?
or spin around.
I don't think so. No? I've kind of been engrossed in
I know you've been kind of...
That's interesting.
No, you're fine. Are you alright? I know you've been sitting here for a bit. Is everything alright with you?
Yeah, I've been fine. Just fainting. More than anything.
Yesterday was all like.
Are you okay?
But now I'm like.
Just be sure. Be told to take some rest. Obviously, everybody's getting a lot of stress lately. Alright? Make sure to take care of it yourself.
Danke. I will.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And if anything should be the matter specifically, or you might need assistance with something, be sure to tell me. I'll gladly assist wherever I can.
Yeah. Thanks.
It looks beautiful. That you are
Just like you.
to find some kind of solitude.
Quite well.
Well, I'm not in charge of PR, but I can say about this place and stuff. That might be out of my league a little bit. It's a simple thing, but you might be the perfect person to do it quickly.
You know you're free now,
It'd be boring
right?
if it was perfect.
You know, sometimes I'm both inclined to agree and disagree. There are definitely days where I think it'd be nice if everything was perfect.
Yeah, I get that.
Did the merchant say anything about how long they had her?
Those people coming in.
Long enough to where she would have never ran away from them. That's how much obedience was put into her. That's the only inkling of time I have, but it seems like it was for a long amount.
I remember them saying or mentioning picking her up somewhere, so they must have found her and just taken her.
Okay. Take time. Business calls.
Not sure if they found her in Azimuth or in Erin.
They pick her up from Tatoya.
It's fine.
I wouldn't know where they picked her up. That's a
Do
question
you
I
know
could
where you're
ask
from?
in the future.
Are you from Azimuth? Desert? Sand?
Well, what we could do, if we put a small mechanism inside that
If you know the answer, you can answer him.
crystal to be powered for them to even be able to do the
Feels more like a I don't know the answer kind of thing happening here.
Have you crossed seas to get here from your home?
Which would then cause it to shut, and they would actually.
And look, the man half the town's looking for.
I died for a moment. Okay.
Unfortunately,
he's gonna be busy. Still.
Unfortunate.
Oh no.
I'm not one of those people luckily enough today.
Okay. Do any of you guys need to talk with Tyrion?
No, that's really not me.
I needed to ask for my weapons back, but it's not exactly urgent.
We did, but it's not as urgent as most things.
You are going to be needed in a moment, though.
Oh, I am.
I'm not dead anymore.
Okay.
You jinxed it.
No.
No, I'm fine. I just need my weapons back. I don't need. Okay, watch where you're pointing that. Just.
Yes, please. Be careful where you're swinging.
Good luck.
What is their name?
You think back.
You okay?
Your first memory. First thing you remember. What did you see? Trees? Grass? Green?
Do you need a hug?
I mean, that might be a little bit difficult in a sense because of all the material stability and everything. So,
okay.
That's why for now I'd prefer to use it for the one-time use. But
Short
if
answer,
you
yes. Long answer.
Tell you where he was.
Just
Understandable.
this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Triel, Arvis.
She draws a circle within a circle, a line, and what looks like a fork.
Redraw some of my own as well, just to make sure we're both on the same page.
Is there any
points to her bag.
runic, just to double check?
Alright.
There you go. Here's the page for it.
Does it look familiar to any of the runes?
It looks like a different script. I'm guessing it's not anything with Azimuth.
Take your breather.
It is not.
Alright.
Heard Tyrion was here.
He's busy.
He went
Still,
that way, I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe I might look in the books later to see if I can recognize the symbol she just drew out. Whether it's a picture or if it's some kind of language.
Well, if it is a language, then we probably have someone from all corners of the world here, at least. So someone might be able to identify it.
I have very few things to go off of.
I've memorized most of the ancient runic languages of every single region.
Look familiar to you?
This is not familiar to you. This is not familiar to you at all.
No, it's not runics. Thanks, God.
I'm bad with geography.
Mm.
Okay, so if it's not runics, then it's a picture?
Go inside.
Or some other language.
Well, it's a circle within a circle.
Circle within a circle.
a line and a fork. It just seems like they're saying that they're hungry, but that's what I'm thinking.
You think they described a plate? A plate with a knife and a fork?
I don't remember where things are.
I know she just said she's not
I don't
hungry.
remember where things are in relation to.
Is
that what it is?
Like, I can't tell you where the
Did you just say she's not?
Yes, that's
Wait, what?
Triel, Arvis.
Yeah.
Not right now. For later. Go on. When needed.
Noted. We will figure this out.
So, like, walk in, go over to where...
Told outside was dangerous.
She drew a circle within a circle.
And do what?
Well, currently Terry is working with Luna right now, but once we get the moment,
Might need to.
Hey guys, on board. He's right over here. You might want to explain to him.
I guess that there'll be a new thing to research. All of the ancient languages. I have all the runic languages, but not the languages.
So, for the moment, you will be reporting.
I mean, I know Very, and I know a bit of your one.
I'm going to go find. Is there anybody else we need?
Mostly because the toys in Yawn and knowing the language of.
I can only assume
Yeah,
that what they drew on the ground was the name of.
Excuse me,
where they're
both of you.
from.
Do not want to just run between you willy nilly.
I can only assume that what they drew was the name of their hometown in their language. But it seems they can. I imagine they can speak. It's just
I can understand.
and they can write. I wonder if I could write.
There's an education.
Have you seen Tyrion?
He went out
He
with
was
Luna.
outside somewhere. I know it's it bothers me.
I don't know.
We had a time where we were hunted.
It might be a little bit dangerous. It might be dangerous and potential for you to get hurt.
yeah, she's downstairs.
Okay.
She's in.
What kind of
and kept me from dying when we encountered an Ursiquan in the forest.
fucking Ursiquan? I mean, you're a big lad, fair enough, but you fucked with an Ursiquan?
Our horns were trophies at one point.
Or it came at us. I barely survived the encounter. If it had not been for her.
I mean,
Is this a off the record conversation or an on the record one?
A lot of specific preparations need to be done.
I'm sorry, I should probably reintroduce myself.
I'm
Hello,
assuming you'd
Alexander
be reporting to
Blackfeather,
either
scribe
two
to the
people.
head of the
That'd be
guards.
either actually three people, depending on three people. Eva,
I'll need to take
Tyrion,
care of something
guard
first,
captain,
so
or specifically the lass who's running around here in the corner, Jasmine.
You would like me
Depending
to...
on whatever you might want to assist
Ooh,
with.
if you wish
might
to
be the
wait,
person
you're more than welcome.
who wants
Jasmine
to talk
guard
to you.
now.
I'm
Is
assuming
he
with a
Cordron?
big guy like you,
That's
if the
Tyrion.
guards
He's
are
down
taking
there
care of
already.
staying on the outside, I might need you on the inside.
Indeed.
If you would like, I could pen down your message and give it to
No
him
need
as
to be
soon as he is
formal.
available.
Tyrion. Robos?
I should probably grab weapons just in case.
You still have custody of my
Yeah.
weapons. I forgot to ask for them.
Right. Alright, I'll see about getting them out of the lockup there. We need them now.
I'm heading that way.
I don't need them now, no.
Once we're done.
I'll grab them while I'm out there, so we can give it to him when we're done.
We'll trade then.
In another
For
room,
Airbus weapons.
we could pin it down.
No need. They're his.
Tyrion?
I'll be returned after we're done.
Okay.
Might I
Yes.
borrow your keys?
One stepping?
No.
Which one do you need in particular?
Office.
Airbus taken care of.
Office key.
Taken care of.
You probably need the
One
rest
more
of them.
needed.
I'll
Tyrion.
get her message
Manny
to
needed
you as
Tyrion.
soon as
Okay,
everything
go
is
look for
finished.
Manny now. Oh, bye-bye. Hello, bye-bye.
Thank you, Alex. Goodbye, Luna.
It's amazing how much you can get done.
Are you tagging along for
once
this
you
time?
actually rely on your subordinates.
Hey. Don't know.
Hmm.
Heard about
believe we're doing something that requires a little bit of privacy.
He
at
needs
the moment.
weapons.
Yes, of course.
Talia will try to kill him again.
You're looking after him.
Everything squared
Don't want
away.
him to die.
For his situation, more or less.
That
But,
makes a decent number of
sure
us.
Violet
He'll
and
have his
Iris
weapons as soon as we're out of
to
here.
at least give him
You have my
some
word.
kind of possession. It won't be.
Yeah,
just-
Talia, she lies.
Yeah, no, we are. I am the town's funerary director. So, tomorrow I shall be arranging.
What's my
To make sure that everything's under
More
seems like
magic?
we need here, so.
Maybe.
About it more, but
For a
I don't know.
situation that
They said we
or
need as much
something
men as we
that-
can get, and I assume you have a good amount.
yes, make sure to.
Yeah, it's just no one's told me any plans, so I'm just.
It's already down in the plan.
I mean, you could probably help me write it, but we did kind of overnight a little bit go over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get stabbed, aren't I?
I've already submitted the district.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean my morgue.
No, I know how this goes. I was here with the last
I don't
tax
actually
fair.
think I've had the chance to go and see it, so we'll
Slash
see about
them.
handling that.
Yeah.
But yes, as soon as this body's processed, we'll
Trio,
we'll send
Arvis.
the mark.
Yeah?
Thank you as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. You know where Bing is, by the way?
He's been around.
We're going down to the bottom pit, where I guess the werewolf pit, as they called it. That's where we're holding it. We're gonna start doing it down there. So go ahead and start getting the rune circles lined up.
Right.
I'll be there shortly, as soon as I get everyone else.
Sure thing. Man, if only my PTSD was approved already, this would be panic.
Are you alright? You know?
Say hi. Can I see blood? Can I help you?
If it does get too much
It
for
does
you,
not
though,
always work, and that's why we all
Call
here
my
to
name
assist
and I
where we
will
can.
show
That's
you.
why you're here specifically also as well, as Jasmine has said.
Thank you.
That's why we're not treating it lightly. But we also need to understand that we are.
Excuse us.
Love, I'm going to be very
All right.
honest with you. I know you care about the lad.
We're going in there.
We've also run out of
And that's where
options.
we're doing this.
We need to make sure to find a solution for
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't.
Last.
Being fully honest, Airbus doesn't have any more second chances.
It's.
Right.
Look what happened just now.
So we have two rune circles that we need to draw, an inner and an outer. The inner one is the binding and the summoning. The outer is the banishing.
With an entire region.
And it's the banishing one that is the most precise that we have to make this. I have the bait, which includes 2 blood bags, which hopefully will be enough to lure it here, as well as 4 mana potions for the both of us, and Ayla on the backup to provide mana as needed, depending on how much we will need to finish this spell.
That's why we also trust
Right.
Alright.
No matter what happens.
Erebos is going to be up in one of the upper cells, locked down. Guards are going to be posted to make sure that nothing happens, and make sure that none of the EU now get in here.
Good. Fucking hell.
Alright.
Jasmine, I'm going
Yeah.
to the upper cells if we're ready to start.
Alright. Let's get this going.
Alright.
Also,
Arvis, we could use your help too.
Yeah.
Do you want help drawing these runes?
I'll help. I don't have to stay down here, do I?
No.
Good, because I'm not getting stabbed again.
No. Anything? That's probably gonna be the 3 of us down here. Let's do this.
Green dress.
It'll be fine.
Horns. You've probably seen her, have you?
I believe they were
White
the
hair.
one that was looking for Tyrion earlier.
Exactly.
think so,
That's
yes.
the last. Second one is Leilani. Smaller one, white dress, horns specifically, reddish short hair. She's also not allowed to pass. And the third one is by someone by the name of Tel. She's got white hair, usually like blue and greenish armor in that sense. One of her horns is broken off and has an orange tint to it. They are not specifically allowed to be here that close. If you see them approach from the back, make sure that they do not pass and that thing does not get out. It's a lot to expect from you since you just arrived, and you know I appreciate it. And if you think that is too much, you're free to back out. I will not stop you. But the main person that is not allowed to be in here is Erebos himself. Erebos is connected to this thing. We need to make sure that connection is completely severed. That's why I'm trusting you to stay here and make sure that everything is alright. You being the guard, and again, Basil, you just arrived. I'm sorry. This is a lot if that's to take in. If you wish to step away and this is too much for you, now is the chance more than ever for your own security.
I do not mind to help. It's alright, I don't mind helping. I offered for a reason.
Of course. Of course. I'll try my best to look into it if this entire thing is over, that you'll be compensated for your efforts. But
Jasmine in there?
again, Jasmine should be down in the pit.
Yeah, I'm
Getting
down
stuff
here.
ready.
You want to talk to Erebos before we start?
Yep, I will. Well, actually, I don't want to give him too much information in case that spirit's listening. So, you know.
Exactly.
This is the man in all black and long hair,
Jazz, I think I have a med kit buried at the bottom of the bag. They can throw it up to
long
me.
hair,
Or
ish
when you're
around,
done,
Yeah.
put some of
long
the
hair
bag
more
back.
around shoulder
At the
hair,
very
if I
least,
remember
you know
correctly,
what's
for
going on
Erebos.
a little
You've
bit
seen
better
him
than I
because
do,
he's got an eye
so
patch.
Mars.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, that lad
Yeah.
specifically is the one we're not
Nice
supposed to-
throw.
I'll be
Thank you.
Do me a
warning you
favour.
in case of anything.
Exactly. Do the favor. The lad and the lass might not completely
Amelia.
know what everybody's looking like. You know who's not allowed to be entered. Work together with them. If they're coming in, warn Cauldron and Bailey.
You hear me shout? Get ready.
Wonderful. Like I said, I'll be on the inside of the room and you'll be the door. So.
That's it on my side. How are we looking?
Matched it up to his, so he should be good now.
Okay.
Just don't scuff them.
Blake do that as well, so still
Yep.
That's some thick fucking metal.
So-
That's some good shit.
Walk along the edges.
Yep.
Right. Lasses, you alright down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up and talk to Erebos really quick, and then we're gonna do this.
Alright, understood. I'll be here's first defense. If anything goes wrong, Cauldron is the door who's gonna be there for second defense.
Where do I need to be?
Jump.
I need you down there with us.
I'm a climber, however.
So just be careful
Yeah,
to not
go
miss
ahead.
the room. I need you to
Stay safe. So where is it?
Jump up.
Oh, is it?
No, you have to jump up.
It's the block.
Hello.
Hello. Just stay near the edges. I don't want to scuff the rune.
I heard you're a magical scholar of sorts in the arts of healing.
Yes, I did. I did try
Right.
helping, though it didn't really do much, unfortunately.
Okay. It's the heart attempts. As long as you gave it your best. My name is Amaris. I'm the head physician of the town. I understand that you have an interest in this thing with the medical clinic. As such, I will do my best to defer you.
Do we know if there is risk of death doing this?
No idea. Shouldn't be. Might be a risk of possession, but hopefully it doesn't happen either.
Thank you.
It will be, to be very quite honest with you, Ayla, it will be dangerous. But I'm not sure. I don't think you have the worry of death.
Neither do I.
If it does, let's put them here. And I can try and hold the line and buy you all time.
Just all around us.
It will probably be the case where if we already...
Well,
so, since this is a spirit, there's also a non-zero chance when it comes to certain things of a topic like possession. So, do keep that in mind. That if you notice any sort of things entering your body or your mind, anything that you know is going to take control of you, since I see you can summon your weapons, de-summon them. I'm not sure if it has proper control of you and understands how you function when it comes to possessing the spells, basically, that you might have. But it's a safety issue. That's why I want to make sure that you're fine.
Understood.
Why?
You should still have that ring I gave you for the fun little mission out, right?
Once you're up there, you go for it, lad.
Say that one more time.
You still have the mine resistance ring? That should still work.
Right.
I do, yes. So I also do have the small minor healing ring.
Might be a good idea to put the resistance one on. As for the minor healing one, I'm honestly surprised it's still working. Usually those die after the first one or two uses and need to be recharged.
Oh well, I'm able to recharge.
It's about possession.
Hmm.
It could be a case
Interesting.
where everything goes wrong, it might
I'll keep
be
that in mind.
But we need to be careful of that.
Now, do I go all the way home to get that mind ring, or do I? It's conveniently in my pocket.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very powerful legendary ring. I mean, why wouldn't you have it on you?
Yeah. If you need it, it comes to you like.
That's how that
A
works.
philosopher's stone.
Exactly.
Here we go. Let we go time.
Yeah.
Do you spirits have any particular weakness to silver?
Sometimes, not always.
I didn't realize the extent of this land.
There is a compound that is not readily available, but
Yes, and it's highly illegal.
Yeah.
Highly illegal.
I've heard about it. I've heard about it.
I suppose this will be the second time that we actually get to extensively talk when we are fighting some giant monster or abomination.
Oh,
We really need
I
to
hope
actually...
not to get stabbed. I don't get stabbed
Yes,
again.
we will endeavor to do everything we can. Next time, let's just talk in the tavern like normal people. How about that?
Aye.
That doesn't sound right for this town.
Excuse me. You know what? You're still
Alright.
at the next life or death situation then.
Vivati?
You go down.
I don't like
you
the
two.
fact that we're treating life or death so casually, so...
Do not scuff the runes.
It's becoming a
the
worrying
outer
trend.
rings.
Laugh way down.
Instead, we scuff those runes, we are in trouble.
a little bit of black here.
I'm mostly just here to take.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll be up. You want me down there as well, or should I be
Ayla?
up here?
Good to have down there.
You stay up there for
Jasmine's
now
call.
until we call for your help.
Understood.
Ayla, I want you to scoot around and go over to Trio. There you go.
Hey, Jasmine.
Tyrion, on that corner,
Yes.
please. Yes, Amelia.
Do you
Would
Do you wish for me to be transformed for this?
Down there?
If it goes wrong, you're gonna know immediately.
I mean, climbing down the rope is a problem. Okay.
I helped with the runes down there.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
All right.
Do you wish for me
Yes.
to be transformed for this?
Honestly, yes.
Understood.
All right.
Oh, I don't like being in this place. It's all stone. I could sink through to the bottom of the guild if I'm not careful.
All right. Okay. Skara?
Who is it I'll be charging?
Both of us.
Oh. They lost their voice.
Uh-oh. I think we lost your voice. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Okay, we good.
Hello?
Okay.
Who
Okay,
am I
we good.
charging?
Both of us.
Okay, okay.
All right. Skara.
Let me know when you're
Where are
ready.
you?
I'll go up and I'll let the others know.
All right.
I'll be the door.
I'm gonna slide
Trail.
past you to go let the
Hand me the
others
blood bags,
talk
please.
when we're about
In the
to
pack.
go, okay?
There's gonna be 2 blood bags in there. Alright.
Desk.
Good luck, you guys. I'll be up here if you need anything.
Is God present? Where's the God?
I don't know.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Ah, there you
Twin
are.
Blaze over here.
Alright. Skara. She is going to pour out the blood bags in the first circle. She's going to start channeling her magic into it. She's going to summon forth Deva. And she's going to call forth by the proper name, utilizing everything that she knows about this spirit. Here goes nothing.
Alright, is this it? You hear a faint
As
bell
spirit
ring.
caretaker, Jasmine, I summon forth Deva.
Oh shit, okay. Alright, here we go. You go, lads.
Look what we have here. Been a while since someone used my name.
Indeed, is it not?
You like being this close, Basil? You rather want to be up there with Cauldron?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Notice.
Skara?
I can sense he's nearby.
Skara, let me know when it's max when she's fully here.
Is it crystal?
How interesting indeed.
Oh, would you look at you?
Love the details. Make that yourself?
All dark and fearsome.
Made by my father.
Indeed. Ominous yourself, aren't you?
What?
She's gonna activate the
come
second
now,
rune, assuming locking down.
Cute. Very cute. It is. You've done more than most of my followers have, but it's not perfect yet. Not all here. Then again, no one has ever been able to bring me all in one location. Not for a long time.
People don't have the skills like I do. Now I'm curious, though. And I'll ask this real briefly. It's a dark spirit like you going around hunting individuals.
Haunted? Is that what he told you? My dear, I have only given him what he wanted.
Really?
Not my fault. The chaos comes with it. He wants an end to governments, an end to rule in order. Oh, the world I wish to see once again. My followers search me out. I only give them what they want.
Your followers,
Though,
huh?
My son is lacking a bit.
Alright. I think I've heard enough. Triel. Now.
Right.
Do you think your banishment's going to take effect that easily?
I didn't expect it to be honest. That's why I kinda came prepared.
Oh, what are you going to do? Wave your little hands at me, cast your little spells. Darling, I've been around longer than any of you have been around.
Really, I've been around quite a long time.
Know about your low keepers, yet they strike me from it. But it's a shame that they decide to
What do you think you know about me? What is it you think you know about me, then?
Your illusions don't hide everything from me. See what each person wants.
Implying that I'm even maintaining an illusion. That's bold of you.
put away the petty metal. You think you can harm the spirit.
So
Either
what,
way,
do you think I'm hiding
Silver's an extra
something?
measure to be sure, at least.
You're hiding my son from me. I can tell he's near. You've done something, though. You won't let me in. Oh, can Mother not visit now?
No. See, I think you've overstayed your welcome in this world. And on this plane.
You don't know you're messing with.
You don't know who I am.
Bold, I like you. Spunk. Oh, could be a lot of bumps in this town. I could see the rage and hate in most of you. Oh, and don't think I haven't seen you up there. You particularly have a very interesting feeling. My fine little bunny rabbit.
You're one to talk.
I deal in chaos and anarchy. I've been doing this longer than most spirits.
Now, I am curious on one thing. How old exactly are you?
Years older than most kept history. I've been around a long time. Locked up for even longer, though. Until someone started poking holes. Started looking. It's been fantastic to see what they have caused looking for me. My children constantly looking, searching to bring me home. Though they haven't succeeded, they have done one thing better, and they've brought chaos into this world. Oh, and has been delightful to see.
The Iuna.
That's what you call them. Beasts, whatever they are. But useful beasts, it seems.
I'm aware of them. It's not hard not to be.
Bring such wonder to this world. That's all you brought for a conversation. I would like to see my son.
No, I don't think you will. See, while I've been keeping you distracted, I've been channeling magic into the second set of my plan. See, you underestimate sometimes.
That little fine fellow. You have done something my followers haven't. But that also means you've not shown them the way.
Or have I?
I think this is it. Oh, yes. Old as you say you are, read up on history. Find out who you're truly dealing with. Don't think I haven't thought
Kind
about
of
you,
interesting.
you little parasite.
Kind of interesting when your name has been struck from the records.
They struck it because they feared me. They struck it because of what I used to do. They struck it to try and weaken my grasp. Hasn't done well, does it? Has it? As I'm still known, several parts of this land. And I'll be
Oh,
back.
I'm actually aware of that, interestingly enough.
Oh,
One
yeah?
place in particular.
Hmm?
I finally put some of the
Would
little
that
pieces
be?
together. Now that would be telling now, wouldn't it?
Oh, but you're saying you keep a secret from me who apparently already knows.
Or do you? I wonder. How much you truly know.
Things are getting tiring.
Alright, fine, fine. You want that tiny little answer?
Anything to report down here?
Your little followers in Zool.
One small place.
Oh, I'm aware.
Lucky they have this up. You've been a pain in my sight for long enough, whispering your tricks into my son's ear, deviating from the path he wanted to be on and that I just set him to. Ooh,
Whether or not by his choice?
Man is not kind. They've never been. They are cruel, greedy, needy, and have desires. I just have to grant them. The fact that you think everyone is good at heart. Oh, God, write a book.
Have. Done so. Been there. Done that. Anything else?
You know, write a work of fiction.
I deal in truths.
This truth. I'm not gone. This is just a small piece of the puzzle. If you're so good at it, all the best. Well, then there's no way to convince you to come back with me. Damn, rejected once.
Touch him.
Someone's a little antsy. A weapon of sorts. But it's no metals, nothing to worry about. Has sentimental value, though, I can tell.
Unfortunately, my favorite blade isn't effective against you, so I figured silver might help.
Looks like a beast.
Be back in just 1 second.
Holding in there. I know it's not comfortable.
Fuck you.
You're a baby face, actually. Oh, now you might want to stay with me.
I like this spirit.
You have to go through me if you want to.
Spooky bitch.
Not worth the tussle.
Already dealt with something plenty scarier than you. Your posturing is really not all that.
Right.
Cute.
Nothing better.
Quite.
Oh, you are all boring. Fine, get on with your little spell. You might get
Oh,
with
it's
me
still
now.
going.
How much longer? Holding in there, Cupcake.
I can manage.
You're lucky this is beginning. Next time, though, might not be so lucky. You have it for now.
It is.
I'll catch you around.
Jazz. What's the word?
You feel the presence leave. Though it seems like it's left almost on its own terms, the spell takes effect. Jasmine, in the back of your head, you can tell this is not over.
Am I able to stop yet?
Stop.
Hello? What are we doing, Jasmine?
Okay. Something is just doesn't seem right.
What has happened to you?
Doesn't look right.
I don't think. I don't think it has anything to do with this. I'm not sure. It's been happening ever since we went to Elk.
Eva,
I don't know. I just need to rest.
Captain, what do you want me to send to the guards and the others?
There's some mana potions in the pack if you need them.
It might be good.
You okay, Triel?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hold for about a moment, if you would, Mars.
Okay. Take one of those.
Fuck. Thanks.
Fuck, we missed something. No, we missed something.
So is that...
Jasmine, what kind of spirit was that?
Fuck.
Gallows.
So is that the part at least
It's
gone?
close. Close. It's not gallows. It's something worse.
So you're saying it leads worse than gallows?
I was hoping it wasn't. But this encounter all but proved it.
Eva, lift my hand, if you would.
Fuck.
You good down there, both of you?
Yeah.
Alright, Jazz, what do I tell the others?
Not a mana.
Tell him to stand down. Keep an eye on Erebus, though.
Noted. You want me to step it?
I had smelled going as long as I could.
I know.
All good.
Fuck. Thing got it. You two need to come up. You need anything? You drop my med supplies down there.
What do you mean you missed something? What happened?
Explain.
Exactly what is it?
Let's get out of this place first. Let's go someplace private. Not here.
Shit, that's not good.
It's not good.
Come on.
Come on.
Thank you.
Let's not get through the circle.
I will say, actually, as you do see here, and she did leave, the circle you see burned up as well. No remnants, just scuff marks of where it was.
Any sign
It's
of
done
that
its
spear
purpose.
coming down?
Nope. Oh, where the spear came down? Yes, there's a pock where the spear was, where it landed.
Don't know if
This is pock where it is.
Not sure how much of it.
Great.
Tyrion is going to investigate that.
What's happening?
I think we're just wrapping up.
You do. There's what looks like in this situation. A dark magic has kind of taken effect wisps kind of just dissipate off of the wound. So.
Jazz will have more information.
Anything spirit related that she'd see? Kappa off that?
It's just dark magic at this point.
Just dark magic?
Pretty much
Okay.
you just see the wisp kind of disappear. Dissipate.
Well,
And there's nothing but a hole.
Familiar. Don't like the connotations of that.
No.
Neither do I. This seems
Right.
eerily
Thank you.
familiar and Gallus in
Thanks, you too.
Yes.
Fuck.
Let's get out of this hole.
Let's get someplace private.
Open up the pit.
Let's grab
After you
everyone.
two.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
What the fuck? There it is.
Right. People upstairs have been informed when it comes to their bows. They're keeping an eye on them, but... So what exactly is happening?
Yeah.
I might.
My mana is fine.
Might want to go first.
We're gonna speak about
Some
this.
guards are at the door.
All of us
Some guards
need
are
to
at the
speak in
gate.
private.
Not leaving you down here by
We
yourself.
want to get in.
Fantastic.
I made sure to take extensive notes.
Alright, one
Danke. Seems we didn't get
What's the
all of
status on
it.
Erebos? Should we keep him locked
they're
up?
going
Should
to
we let him
explain.
out for now? What's that?
Keep a close eye on him. Tyrion's original ruling still sticks. If anything happens, then we take care of it then and there.
Noted. I'll leave that up to Tyrion to tell the other people then when it comes to his ruling. Fucking hell.
He can be let out. He's free to go.
Yeah.
Should we keep up his rune tattoo to make sure they can't take over him again? Or is that too much? at that
Yeah,
point?
probably should.
Yes, Captain.
We could try, but she might get wary of
Injuries or
it.
issues? Anyone?
There's definitely something we need
As far
to.
as
Refreshing
I'm
it before
aware,
the end
unless
of the
you
day
all,
is
I
probably
saw
the
them
best
getting a little
idea,
handsy with you
as-
people, so...
Yeah, let's
by
do that.
my
Just-
runic
I burnt
calculations,
all my mana
it should
doing
last
that.
for a day, but I don't trust it.
Okay, well,
I don't either.
to use...
Bit more
Alright.
after I recover.
Doing it less in a panic might make it
No,
last longer.
Ayla, I don't want you to pushing anymore.
I
Yeah,
can...
There's some downstairs. Down here.
Since you were the one who was maintaining that banishment circle, after you do live up, you feel your hand just shaking from the strain of having to maintain it for that long. She was pushing back for a while, and then she gave up.
How far in would she would have given up? Like, would the spell have actually taken effect? Like, could she determine that?
She could tell the fact of right now it was going neither way. What happened was the stale. She would keep pushing it, but she would never be able to break out of it.
What's going on?
Got it. Okay.
She just
okay?
prevented it from happening sooner.
Ever since we got back from Elks, my magic has been a bit out of sorts.
Yeah, we might need a stronger
Yeah, I can
banishment.
definitely see
All the way
that.
back to Elk.
I've been
That
feeling
looks like
sick
dark
when I
magic
push
within you.
myself Too far.
It gave
I'm
zero
not sure what's
progress
going on.
the entire time.
As in beyond
She pushed
mana?
back, but it was less. It was less to leave, more to stay.
I just
Stop
suppose
the
I feel
progress.
sick every time I give
They
a
could have
lot,
left
push
whenever they
myself.
wanted it, I assume.
Well, your condition's getting worse.
Makes this even worse.
That's
Yeah.
my guess, at
Ayla.
least, based on how much they pushed back.
No, I think she was more intrigued at the fact that I managed to even summon her at all.
Right.
That's my assumption as well.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go upstairs. Tyrion, your office, and we need to bar the door.
When it comes to that,
Or
Jazz,
the war,
for the sake of
the war room
things,
or something like that. We need to go in there and we need to speak privately. All
Tyrion,
of
just so
us.
you're aware of it,
Do you have a
I will
journal?
be taking that conversation with you. I will fill myself in as much as you can when it comes to that information. Because these are matters that are starting to get out of hand when it comes to things, I will give specifically Elijah as well as any of the other guards who wish to be informed about this an update on the entire situation.
The rest of the guards
He was already
been
having
in
a
a bit of a
conversation.
panic, not knowing what's going on, all the bells going off. They
What was
investigated
that
down
with
here
bells?
and were
Was that her?
there were some church bells tolling. We got told
Okay.
by
Probably.
God that
I
it
have
came
no
from
idea
down
if that
here.
was or not.
When we came
I
down
know,
to
but right
investigate,
when you
we
started,
were
I heard,
confused at
like,
the
4 or 5
civilians
sets of
telling
bells.
us we couldn't be in our own prison.
Don't look at me, I don't know.
Who said that she is
Apologies.
connected to... I remember this only came up, something chaos or
Obfuscation
something.
of this situation
Something-
is more so
is
from the
that-
need to make sure that
Right.
the
I don't know all of that. I don't know the entire details. I can only give you scant. But I can give you.
I'm
Didn't mean to
standing
cause
for now.
anybody any harm.
I'm fine.
Frankly,
I'm
I
not
don't think we get
physically
those effects
hurt, I
outside
think.
of the immediate circle of guards, and those then need
to be aware of it at this
We'll
moment.
figure it out.
So you guys didn't hear the bells down there?
There were bells that were rung at some point.
I heard
Mars.
something, but I...
Yes.
Apparently they
Your
came
pack.
from somewhere in the basement of Town Hall.
It's a bit
At least
unusual.
what it sounded like.
A bit,
I heard
but
something, but let's not...
I didn't hear
I can
anything.
maybe at least identify
Yes.
if it's
Right.
magic of some sort.
I'm
seeping
meant
out.
to, and I just didn't
You
hear
can tell the
anything.
guards specifically.
Yes, I would like
We're
to
gonna
know,
have that
yes.
post meeting when it comes to
Maybe
Jasmine to
later.
get filled in since she was the
Unless it
expert on the
goes away
Yes,
situation.
of course.
Once that is done, if
Let's
any
do
of
that
the
now.
questions might be, I'll gladly have
We'll
a
see.
conversation with the
That
guards
was
as well as
quite a
you,
bit
so
I
you're
had to
aware.
pump in for you to manage that. We'll see.
Is this something I can attend,
Yeah,
or is it
still
just for you
shaking.
guys?
No, the meeting in itself, if you wish to
Yeah,
be there as
let's
a
go. Come on.
point of proof, I do not mind it. It's more the aspect that once we're done here, the guards should be informed about the entire thing because the bells, it will have a reason for that, and I'll probably explain why. It's just, I think we need to be on the same page for
I
this.
need to sit down for a second. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Don't suppose you could find somewhere that's selling a mana potion, Alex?
Oh, it was the guard.
Amaris has one.
Shouldn't be back here too quickly.
Amaris.
Okay, fair. Yes, I'm here.
Tyrion needs a mana potion out of that pack. There should be 3 left in there, I think.
Right.
Understood.
Holding a spell that long is not fun, but I'm getting better at it.
Thanks. You too.
Practice.
Again, thank you.
Indeed, thank you.
As for you, just because you need that mana potion doesn't mean you need to be exerting yourself unless you absolutely have to.
You know what? I'll take one of those too. I'll reach in your pack
If
and get it.
mercenary help is ever done in the future, to alert your guards.
Okay, thanks.
So that there's no confusion.
Indeed. Apologize, this situation was
Can we open up the doors for everybody?
spur of the moment and...
Yeah, we need to go into the war room and we lock the doors right now.
Let's go. Let's
I
go.
wanted to make sure that everybody stayed safe here.
Let's start moving, guys.
Any troubles up here?
We also may have a medical thing to look into. I know you're a researcher, so this might be up your alley.
Understood.
Oh boy.
Is that the thing they're calling monster?
It's actually a situation.
By all means.
Apparently there's a secret tunnel under the kill hall.
I know somebody's spoken about it before, I just don't know where or who. It was not on my mind, but it seems, well, it seems more relevant now.
They're calling it a person, some sort of. I don't even know what to call it. I've never seen it.
Hey.
But
You look
apparently
tired.
it's
What were you up to? What happened?
Tired to fucking understatement.
you'll know it when you see
Everything's
it.
fine.
Trying
everything's
something.
fine. No
Are you
one's hurt.
related to those bells, apparently?
No one got hurt.
Like tentacles almost.
In fact, if that's the case,
You don't have to
we
worry
heard
about
about
it.
that. Apparently there was bells happening while we were getting prepared downstairs. Yes, potentially.
Come on.
And if that's the case,
Apparently
then
there's
almost
a
like we have
secret
an
tunnel
explanation
under the
for
kill
it.
hall.
There needs to be a post-discussion
Let
of what
us
has
strain
happened
our
down
ears.
there with the specialists, and once that conversation is done, I will try my best to give everybody an update from the guards,
Do you know
as well as anybody who wants to be involved in this conversation.
So something magic related. That's beyond my
I know. It's still frustrating. I don't blame you.
Oh, it's worse than that. It's infuriating. Because I hate the fact that I got put in that my... I'll explain more when I...
Here, I can open it.
Thanks.
Alright, go inside.
Fuck.
I wouldn't believe so, Ed, if it worked the first fucking time. It's not a stat that you...
I was hoping it would, and I was
No,
hoping I was
no.
going to be proven wrong.
No, I don't blame you. Yeah, that wasn't a stab at you. That's just in general. It never
I know.
fucking ever seems to go our way first time. But I wanted to believe. It's alright. It's alright. We'll bounce back. Hopefully her overconfidence will continue to plague her thinking. And next time we can...
think and you feel that motion. Actually, how many people in here? Whoop. Actually, it'd be you three. So I'm going to move over so you three hear this.
No.
Triel, Ayla, oh god, your eyes. And Desmond.
You did this to me, motherfucker.
Not sorry. in the moment of her leaving, one of the things I guess you'd say is the fact of you felt what was strings elsewhere pulling her around.
So. Alright, ladies, what specifically is fucking
One thing
happening?
in particular that reaches out to you, it made you think of a storm, which is weird.
Oh,
We'll find
fuck.
out soon.
Okay.
What's happening?
Thanks, Capo.
Oh, I think we're just waiting on
You're welcome.
Captain.
Yep.
What
We're just
doing?
waiting. Yeah, we're waiting on Tyrion.
Understood. I was just lamenting
If
that
you
it
want, I
never
can-
ever seems to go right the first time.
Welcome to Leaf Side. You get used to it after the 15th time. Anyway, I'm
Yeah,
grabbing the
well,
dude. Give me a bit.
Yes,
I'm grabbing
sorry,
Tyrion. I don't care
just
what
focus.
conversation he has. This is
You're
important.
fine. You... Give me your hand. I want to try something. What was the description you told me when you said about light magic?
Feels like warmth, like sun on a nice day when the clouds are eventually peeking through the rain. Something comforting.
In a flyby meeting, then
Quick. I
frankly,
tried to make it
I'm
quick.
going to have a queue that is about around this whole hall. All right.
I mean, that's why I'm here, to keep that queue in order.
I think Corcoran and Basil were going to attend as well, if we want to get a hold of them.
I'll get
I'll
the
go
second
check.
tin can.
Thank you.
Right.
Second tin can. Oh, because of the transformation. No, that makes more sense.
Click.
I think
Pride is
I'm starting
prepared,
to feel
sir.
better.
Good.
Thank you.
I can feel it too.
Okay.
I feel a bit of something else right now, though, too.
All right. Thank you all for attending. So, Jasmine?
Right. I guess I should just start where the plan originally was. The plan, with Triel's help, was to create 2 sets of summoning of runes. The first circle was meant to summon and bind the spirit in place. The second was to banish it back to whatever plane it originally hailed from. This spirit in particular was a dark spirit. So it made sense to banish it back to the dark plane, hence why we tuned said circles to that. Upon summoning the spirit, and I did have reason to believe that this was at least a greater spirit bordering on the lines of a superior spirit.
You should be.
The spirit... Well... seemingly... almost just... ignored everything. The spirit was strong. Stronger than I even anticipated.
You compared it to Gallus. Is it safe
Indeed.
to assume they have the same strength?
I don't
Who's
know.
those?
Giant werewolf spirit that got summoned here,
Oh, that one.
That nearly
2
killed
days
the
after
Tyrians.
I arrived in
I think
town.
I never got its name, so...
Spirit that we had to deal with in the past. Not a
Yeah.
pleasant
Yeah.
fella.
I still didn't get rid of.
This spirit's name is Deva. That is its name. Apparently, she has been around for quite some time, and annoyingly seemed to know a few things about me that I'm not entirely sure how. Makes me a little uneasy.
Probably her intent, in any case. Don't let it shake you.
The worst part of it is, some of it wasn't wrong. One person in this room knows. Whoever that person is, she knew. That's all I will say. Apparently, she has been trying with her followers to do something. I'm not entirely sure what. Poking and prodding, creating holes. I'm assuming trying to find something that belongs to her. I don't know what.
You said that you did something that her followers never could.
Indeed. I summoned her. I summoned the spirit.
Well, don't you think
I mean, I
that
would
would
think
be
that-
the aim then?
That's what... sort of what it sounded like.
Deva, from what it seems like, is not an ordinary spirit. In fact, I think it's something far worse. I have studied a few things in my lifetime. One such thing made mention of a cult. As you in the pit heard, I made mention of where that cult was located.
Zool.
Zool. This cult was trying to find a way to resurrect their dead god.
Hey, Tyrion, did we lock the door?
Door's These two are supposed to be here.
Door's locked.
Are they?
I believe Alex has the key, and I'm assuming if they let them in, then...
fair enough.
Oh, okay.
If there's a knock, I will go and let them in.
Fair enough. I'll wait till he gets back then.
Right.
Of course.
God.
In the toastiest fucking place.
Yep.
Please continue.
Are we good, Tyrion? Okay. This cult was determined to resurrect their dead god. The name of the cult, from what I gathered, was the Cult of Day. Spelled D-A-Y. But if you change the few letters around and you add 2 more, what do you get?
Deva.
Deva.
No, Deva, yeah.
Good on the nose.
She made mention of the fact that this was not the only cult around the world trying to do this. That was just one pocket of it. She has followers. Cultist followers. And if that's true, then whatever it is was in that room with us was a fragment of a dead god. Of something. It's the only thing I can think of. Now here's the thing. I know next to nothing else about this. I have not heard any mention of this name anywhere in any history book, nothing. So if this god was actually once around, my suspicion is that its name was stricken from history.
I mean, she did say she's older than recorded history or something like that.
Indeed. Well over 2,000 years old.
And what better way to keep keep the secrets of a dead god on people who want said secrets of a dead god by making them forget?
Okay. Where does that leave us with Erebos?
I don't know what his connection is with her. She called him
She said,
her
basically.
son. Yeah.
She keeps referring
Sounded
to
like a
herself in
contract.
a motherly role.
That's what I'm thinking. It was a contract of some kind. What it is, I do not know. And I doubt he knows either.
But the long and short.
And we know what she wants.
Had some conversations previously where, from what I understand, his mother was excited about the gift. Maybe that implies, or she called it a gift, but she was excited about what was bestowed upon him. This could imply maybe she was one of these cultists. Maybe there's some connection there with her birth, the birth of him.
Wouldn't surprise me.
He did when I was new to town. When he noticed what I was, one of the first things he asked me is if I knew about the rebellion in Zool. I don't know if that's related or not, but to my understanding, no day cult exists in the rebellion. I could look again, search my memories, but I doubt it.
You probably wouldn't find very much mention of any kind of cult going around. I think these cultists keep themselves very, very well hidden.
Then, plan of action moving forward. Where do we go from here?
We haven't seen the last of her, I can tell you that. She's gonna come back.
She's been popping.
Then we'll need to be ready.
As of late.
Here's the thing, I don't know how to banish a spirit like that. I don't have the knowledge for that.
And I suppose we're going to have to improvise.
I've finished all my research projects. I've got time.
Well,
I'm gonna need your help.
A shard of a dead god, right?
They're violent.
Considering the potential influx
god's
from what I have
strength
planned,
is in their
we might be able to
following,
get the resources that we need to follow up on
More
this.
than likely, but that also
even
depends on
knowledge.
how do we track them down and find them.
They're
You
violent.
need to be very careful on that, though.
You mentioned the what's its nuts stuff.
Don't want to get
That's
too
not
much
something that we
is
run
true.
down
The
publicly.
one in Zool?
Yeah, you mentioned something.
But
in
for
the
those in this
Let's
room,
internally
go
with the
and kick down
foundation.
the door and say, "Hey, your bitch
With the
god
funding,
is
at least.
trying to fuck us up. Can we?"
I wouldn't mind going home
that-
for a few days.
I would rather not. I hated visiting Zool, I'll be quite
It's
honest.
not that bad.
It was not pleasant. Anyway.
Yeah, it's hot,
Plan of
but
action
Stop
moving
discussing
forward.
vacation plans and keep on track, please.
Sorry.
Focus, please. Focus.
But on track.
I might have the means to bring in information, possibly. We are potentially going to be getting an influx of a lot of people from a lot of different places very soon. In fact, I need to have a meeting with the town about it right after this to explain.
What do you mean? Okay, explain it to us first since you've got us all here. Unless you want to
Tournament.
explain it all at once.
An international
What?
one. Or run it by Violet. Bring in people from the rest of the world as far as we can reach, leveraging our reputation as the town that defeated Elk in order to bring champions in. Plenty of money and plenty of resources coming into the town to rebuild.
You might get a few from Zool, but not many. Most are craftsmen.
Crafts would
Craftsman's
be
not a
welcome,
bad thing.
No, it
especially
isn't.
with the boom in
Either
trade.
way,
Although,
it would be
it wouldn't
beneficial
hurt
either
for
way.
us-
True.
In any
also wouldn't
case,
hurt for us to look and
the people that are in this room and know the situation can follow their own leads to seek out information when those individuals arrive. Otherwise, the rest of the plan and the rest of the magical nature of it, I will leave to those, what seems to be you four, that have an understanding as such.
He leaves a couple of things still up, like, if we know that this woman's the shard of a dead god, and there's no way for us to put a cork on the bottle, that means that Erebos is still going to be prone to his,
Indeed.
episodes.
I was
The
under the
idea-
understanding that his hit was clear, and there was some sort of sealing that was done, along with that last.
It was
It's
temporary, but we can
temporary.
renew it.
Then we will keep to that as long as we can.
Okay, follow
Which
up.
it seems like he does
And
something
if there's
he's
any
okay with.
emergency or immediate help
Yeah.
needed, I can calm him. That's the immediate thing if he starts acting
And
up.
if they're
I'll
not
speak to him
available,
as
I
well.
can make runes of calming.
What's the estimated value when it comes to renewing the seal on Erebos? When it comes to enchanting materials?
Drill?
It's partially
second, please,
spiritual.
Doc,
Some
and,
of it
one
is.
moment.
If we want something that's actually going to last a while, it'd probably something that even we might need black market materials for. It'd be something valuable. But if something temporary for maybe days at a time and every single day, it might start costing at least almost a gold every day. In materials, at least. If we don't have it.
Well,
understood.
So, we need potentially black market material to figure out this entire enchantment thing to make this at least a longevity thing so we don't just burn money into Erebos, is that right?
Essentially.
I hate to say it, but there's one place that we know definitively that would have those black market connections.
But that's if I can figure out they.
We also know at least one
Keep
guy.
in mind that is if me and Jasmine can figure out a permanent version of this kind of temporary seal.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit for us to figure that out, I think, too.
And I would ask you both to work on that.
Yeah.
Potentially also have a conversation with Vincent. Maybe you can figure out something that's not directly on his body related. Maybe something that he permanently keeps on for a while, like a clasp or anything like that.
Is there something I can imbue with my magic that helps him that can be recharged by me? That would be free.
Careful.
Yeah, you need to be careful, especially Ayla right now.
Does he wear
From
them?
what I can tell, I still have an abundance, but
You've been
something
quiet this
else
whole
is
time.
going on.
Well,
But
actually, if it's a contract.
Do me a favor. Over the course
Any
of the
thoughts?
time, you be sure to check in with people like Elijah, and Elijah lad. You do me a favor.
I mean, if this
Keep an eye on Ayla when it comes to specifically her condition, since that seems to be a new thing brewing.
Say Jordan.
If it is a god.
If you want to help, you can do that, but I'm requiring you to at least keep multiple medical checkups, both sanity as well as body, to keep you in check. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
I can
Wonderful.
check over her,
Laws
but if
and
it's
societies
magical,
we know it.
if something magical is
This
in
is
the
what I
case,
gathered from what they
then
were
I
talking
don't
about.
know if I can help.
I was going to check her
That's
out.
fine.
First.
Well, you
Double check on her health.
Tyrion.
That's what I mean. Physiology
Tyrion,
as well as
one
psyche
more
checkup.
thing
That's
before I
what matters.
forget. She noted the fact that she was the embodiment of chaos. And that the Iuna, tell Leilani, Luna, were beings of chaos brought forth by her followers.
Damn, that explains a lot. Holy shit.
Yes, actually. Wow.
And also explains why they dote on him like he's a sick puppy.
Do you think Elk was one of those followers? Or at
I
least
mean, he's
dabbled in-
also just gloomy all the
To
time.
note,
So.
What do you mean? What does
And I
that?
will
What does
state
Elk have to
this.
do with it?
I'll say this now, she has
He's
no
related to
ties
them.
to the Iuna.
The fuck you mean
I
they're
can
related
tell.
to Elk?
Apparently, it was Elk's experiments that brought them into this world. At least as far as I can tell.
Hold on a fucking moment for just a tiny bit. You're telling me, Tyrion, that the entire time Elk's fucking experiments have been just waddling around the fucking city, and we're gonna treat them like this? Get them the fuck out of here. You know what Elk has done in the past?
Bing. He's gone. And they
Don't give me that shit with his gone. I've seen people start digging into his fucking little library and shit. I've seen people like Tom reading the books. I don't want this shit near here. And now this fucking people apparently are related to Elk. No, Tyrion. No. I understand you're giving me that talk because of the guard captain, but you should know yourself what that fucker has done to me. I'm not having these cunts just walking around here.
Elk was not the only one doing this. I don't blame him at all.
I understand that this is a difficult ask, but they didn't ask to be like this.
I don't give a shit if they asked to be like this.
Tyrion,
I don't want to
Bing.
fucking kill them, but I want to get them the fuck out of here.
Tyrion, Bing, enough. A moment.
Jazz, with all due
Elk
respect,
wasn't the only one doing this.
that's wonderful that Elk is not the only one doing this. The problem is that they're connected to that cunt.
Not directly, no. There was
Would you care
another
to elaborate,
individual
Jasmine?
who did similar experimentation. His name was Baron Lecter.
Is it an actual baron or is that just his name?
Oh, that was an actual Baron. If
course
memory
it
serves me
was.
correctly, it was from Lyndon.
Fitting.
Right? Apparently, from what I researched, he traveled all the way down to Zool. There, that cult was located. And pried from them how to, well, poke the veil, as it were.
Look, Jazz, I'm going to be very blunt with you. I'm respectful of the history lesson, but it's specifically the fact that they've been brought in here by fucking elk. That
He
is the
wasn't
main
the
issue
only
the entire matter.
one that brought him here.
I don't
The
believe
Baron
if
also
other people
brought
have
them
brought
here.
them here. The people that have been connected to elk, I do not want to see them anymore. And if they are people that walk around this town willy-nilly like it's fucking nothing, while everybody apparently
you have
besides
no
the ogre
proof that
who's been hurt the
elk
most
did.
by this cunt, has been aware of that.
Bane!
No, Eva, you do not fucking talk to me like that right now. I understand your authority, but you need to understand your place right now. This cunt has hurt me immensely, me and my brothers.
Bing.
His daughter.
I know. These people, these entities, went too fucking bat for us against elk. There are people in this town all over the place that were affected by him, and I understand that. But I'm not going to chase people
The reason why I am not currently walking out there putting my fucking axe in their necks. So you listen to me, you really good boy. If you want to have them around, fair enough.
I don't have
If
them
they
around.
even get close to me,
but hey,
we're gonna have a fucking problem. Are we on the same page?
Something we can look into, but getting information in and out of Lyndon is
Wonderful. If there's anything else you need to tell me right now, wonderful. If not, my part of this conversation is over. I wish you all a lovely day.
That's all the important stuff, right?
He's already
That he
gone.
needs to be aware of, yeah.
It's so closed off. I got that pretty fine.
Right.
Why?
Is there anything else?
The Baron did experimentation. It's probably how some of the Iuna came into our world. Poking the
Well,
veil.
As far as we know, all three of them were elk. Well, one of them might not be actually.
We don't know about we don't know about
The only
Leilani, but
one
as far
I
as we
know
know,
definitively.
We don't know about
The only one I know
Luna
definitively is
Israel.
Tel.
Right. Leilani and Luna are not specific. And to be quite honest, Luna said herself that she came into the world about 200 years ago.
Still matches up for his time frame.
It does. But given where Luna has never said where she came from. She just said that she found Siluna at one time during the forest, and that was it.
I'll see what I
Didn't
can
say
find
where.
out. Now, we have a plan of action going forward. Research this situation and this cult. See if we can find information on it and renew those wards as they were on Erebos. Aside from that, we have a plan to move forward. Are there any other concerns to bring up?
Information should be kept on a need-to-know basis. Doesn't the entire town needs to know.
Then this
Last thing we need is other people wanting to go after the Iuna. Bing especially is probably going to try his damnedest to try and find a way to kill them now.
Not while I'm in charge.
I'm aware.
I don't think he'll do that.
If he keeps
his word, he won't.
movement, I would put forward a movement to have your guards informed of the situation. As we can see today, what's keeping any of them out of the loop will do.
Frankly, they
guards that you can
deserve to be
trust,
understanding every single thing at every single point in time. Plus, it was a matter of timing. I agree they should be informed of everything that we possibly can, but there's discretion to be had in some situations. However,
Tyrion,
this,
I would
yes.
caution on this. Whoever guards you tell, make sure that they know not to spread this around town. I know some of the guards have very loose lips.
they should be
And
aware
there's the other
that
point
there
that
could
I was
be
going to
issues
make,
between
yes.
Bing and the Yuna. That's all.
I know.
Nothing more than no details.
Very well. I'll leave that in your hands.
Would
Yes.
you allow me to speak to Violet?
A conversation with your guards is definitely going to be needed. Their faith is shaken in you right
I was
now,
gonna have to find out eventually.
and you must take up your
I'll ensure to
position as a commander over them.
But if not, then
Use your own discretion.
You should be acknowledged, but you are still their leader.
okay. How about this? Is there a
Agreed.
chance that we're going to need to deploy any kind of assets to either Linden or Zool?
Possibly. I don't know.
You too.
Because if
I have people I could potentially
that you've
reach
been
out
drawn
to, but
into
I don't
this.
know.
Frankly,
I could send a letter to my younger sister, but I don't want to put her in danger.
Not hold it against either of you if you wish to step
I know.
up. I would say
I'm
keep
actually
yourself
loath to
to
admit
yourself.
this.
For now.
But if you are looking for black market materials, the place you want to look is Bargast.
I know you were gonna mention that one.
Yeah.
We can also talk to Otto.
Or Erebos, because apparently he
Let's see
had
if I can
that
identify
varnish that he shouldn't have had.
Thank you.
Right.
Hazel.
The varnish that I felt being
thoughts?
used.
Jasmine,
I do not mind offering more help.
Yeah.
if it's absolutely necessary, I can send a letter
don't
to my
know
younger
what
sister,
exactly I
the
could
one
do to
person who
help.
still likes me and my family, in Zool, and see if, say,
But I
Anyone
can
who
find
says
anything.
It's worth a shot.
Know that you are capable
But
of
I
help.
don't really want to put them in danger if I don't have to.
Needed at some
I mean,
I know.
Speak to
Any
Elijah.
letters
need to
that
be
you
really
all
careful
intend to
with
send, do just bring them to me.
You
I
have been in
have ways
communication.
of obfuscating where they come from.
Thank you.
Give it to a courier who
Understood.
gives it to another
any
until
case,
the first one
I believe I
forgets
need to
who
see to
sent
my
it in the
guards.
first place.
Thank you,
Sure.
Tyrion. Just so
Tyrion.
everyone
But
knows,
it's just a letter to
before-
my sister, so it should be fine.
No, please.
Before we do leave, I know that I look a bit weak right now, but please continue to ask me for help. I want
Thank
to
you
help.
both.
I want to give mana. I want
Very
to be
much.
useful, and I want to help everyone here.
Just let us try to figure out what's going on first.
Actually, on that, do you mind if I do that now before it seems to fade?
Sure.
Elijah?
Oh, is he having another?
I need to talk with you.
I'm just thinking.
Of course.
Yes, Elijah.
On the note of informing the guard, if you would like to have a bit of a break, I can at least tell them why they weren't,
I understand.
why there was the
But hey,
confusion earlier in
honestly,
the prison cells.
What you got today
We
was
can
way more
have it
valuable
be
than
a
you might realize.
specifically that there
I
was
know.
something sensitive being.
There's more weight
sorry.
on
In prison?
my back.
There was a miscommunication
Um,
with the
There's
guard.
anything I can do. You know that I'm
They're
here.
looking,
simply
they're
imagine
mana,
if any
mana
knowledge that
scanning
is going to
as
be
well as
expanded
just using their
past
identify
the
eye to
individuals that
see
were
if they can
involved.
figure out
I
what the
appreciate it.
darkness is on
And
their
I am the risk
horns
of
and their
there being
eyes.
I would like to
stampede of
If it's
individuals.
magical in
very
nature.
briefly
As
speak
we have
to the
seen,
captain
as
and
those
just
guards have
offer him
seen,
my thanks
with
and
any
Okay.
situation happening within
my
the
sympathies.
cells.
Bing is
As
a very
such, I deemed it
did
necessary
at
to
the
keep
end.
it to an
imposing and
need-to-know
important
basis.
individual
They
who has been
themselves
wronged
participated in
quite
rushing to the area.
heavily.
And while I don't fault
Mhm.
them
I had to watch the
for wanting
decline.
to take up their arms,
Yeah.
It's awful.
I need to thank
they
them
should
as well. So.
understand that I will pass things along to them.
But
as best I
look,
can to
I
keep
don't
them
want to
informed.
touch them at bay if I don't have
It was
to.
the
today,
timing,
so if I
speed
can
of
meet
the
up with you,
situation,
I'd
and
actually like to,
the need for
genuinely.
discretion
Then can go to my house
that
then.
necessitated
That's
no
fine.
choice in that situation. And I apologize to them
Which
if
one's
they
yours?
feel offended.
Or
I'll
can
meet
we,
you
can
outside.
we meet?
Well,
Thank you.
I'll just
There-
meet you. Yeah. it's
They
fine.
did
Thank
not
you.
know
You
there
too.
was even something happening down
Thank you
there.
for your help,
All we
Ayla.
heard was
It's greatly
that
Can you
appreciated.
say again?
that
Anytime.
location.
Hmm?
The confusion
Then
came
don't you worry. I'm
from
not
Can
gonna
you
put
say
a
again?
doctor's
them
note saying
being
that you
ordered
can't do
around
anything.
by
They're
civilians
using
What year?
intermediate mana scanning on the
areas
on
where
the
they
blackness
are
and the
guarded.
horns.
Thank you for your help.
And
The question that I
their
had
identify
was
eye,
I was under the
which
impression
you
that there were
can
guards
identify
concerned
magic
with
and
those
its
civilians.
purpose.
I imagine Cauldron and Basil are the two in question.
I'll probably be coming to you for
I
help.
think is how it's worded.
It was
At least
Cauldron and
generically how it's worded.
likely do you think it is?
Yes.
That is
And
another
you are
problem
able
in
to
and of
help.
itself. You didn't.
Where is
inform
that? I'm not
the
seeing
guards you
either of
were
those
wrong.
on
The
the
idea-
sheet.
I should have intermediate mana scanning.
Because they were
They seem to be,
Where is
as far
it?
as I can
It was done
gather
yesterday.
from what they
We
said,
didn't have a
is
meeting today.
a spirit of basically chaos.
Because of all the
It would have been one of the abilities.
It's alright.
Oh, is it?
My suggestion is I'll at least
Yeah.
inform
In
them why
magic?
there was confusion earlier and help ease
Yeah, it's an ability that you have to train up, yeah. Unless you start with
If
it.
you would like to expand on
I,
it at all, I can say that though.
Elusive has
in the
been.
discussion at the
I
meeting tomorrow.
remember talking to a DM before. I
If you could,
asked, it's
if they're
and
willing to speak to you on it.
as an enchanter, and they said I could
Frankly,
have
I don't think they're willing to
intermediate.
speak to me at the moment
I
unless
just
it's a
I didn't need to
direct
write it
order.
down anywhere. If I need to, I can do that.
Regardless, they will likely show up for the town meeting that I will be calling in short order.
You've adapted enchanter, but that's different from mana scanning. Mana scanning is an ability.
Yeah, I did this before there were even the
I'll be off then.
rankings
I'll be at the meeting then.
with Elusive.
Mana scanning. Well, mana scanning has always been its own separate ability thing.
Oh well.
Yep. No problem.
It's actually where we got the rankings for the other stuff from, because it's had rankings for well over a year.
Indeed.
Hmm.
It could have gone significantly worse.
Well, I've been using it, so I don't know.
And I still got another spirit to take care of.
You're the first person that you bring that up. That it's an ability, not just a thing.
Where's the? Yeah, it is an ability. What's the eye thing that you mentioned?
It's an equipment.
Let's,
the enchanted
let's
glass
get-
eye.
You were there for me.
Time to go.
Let's migrate to a new area, please.
Okay, I see that.
Hold on, we're talking to a DM. Sorry, one sec.
Thanks, Morris.
No, thank you.
Okay, so you are checking for
I can't speak on being.
if this is caused by magic?
You guys
Yeah,
don't.
just
Or what?
seeing.
Do you want me to tell you what this is?
Yeah, because I'm not actually sure off the top of my head. I can't remember.
I can understand where he's.
I'll mute real quick. Okay.
You guys are.
So what happened when Ayla siphoned the shield from Elk? She basically got poisoned by. Yeah, it's that thing, and she has elemental imbalance, but like a version of it.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Please calm down.
Yeah.
At least provide some reasoning.
You were there for me when I lost my mind yesterday, so.
So I guess it would probably look like, because white magic and dark magic can't mix, right? So you'd probably be like, well, that's weird. You know?
Yeah, just a bit. You know, as in, because I have the other.
Yeah.
You all can see yourselves out when you're done. Everything that's important is locked up at the moment. Jeez.
If Capu's free, he's the one that poisoned me.
So, the original thing from the Elk mission was meant to only be temporary and wear off. So it would just be the elemental imbalance that would still be remaining.
Yeah. So that's what I was just saying that's where I got it from, but it's just elemental imbalance right now. Yeah. I have to pee.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna say with the glass eye, you would be able to tell that there is just her. Yeah, you can only sense light magic coming from her. But it's... Have you ever scanned her before?
No.
Okay. It seems like there's just light magic like any other with an affinity. There's no spell being cast. Nothing that you can detect with mana scan on that.
Okay. And for your note, I will talk to you or any of the admins and figure out the eye thing. It might just be an item that does man scanning for me from now on, in that case.
Yeah, and I'm...
Yeah, you're good.
With just the item, I'm going off of the basic mana scanning, just so you're aware. For this time at least.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. You're the
Until it
first
gets figured
person.
out.
You're the first person to tell me that, so I'll figure it out.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Scarab.
Thank you. Well, the eye's not picking up anything strange. You only have your one affinity, which is light. It's just a strange look. I don't know. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Well, I'm not too sure. I just know that I feel a bit out of sorts once I start really giving what I can when it comes to my mana.
The best I can do is give assumptions, and what it's looking like is, for some reason, dark magic is manifesting, but I don't sense any, so I don't know. Either way, we should probably get out of this room.
Sure.
Yeah, real quick. I wasn't attempting to shut you down in front of everybody. I do want you to help. It's just I've never seen this before, and it's growing, or at least it appears to be growing. And
good
my
luck
only
with it.
concern was in the event. Sorry, well...
To that, Alex, being in a position of authority, would stop any sort of questions to that nature.
5 days.
Has your stay been well?
Do you know if any of the medics are around?
Amaris is currently in the war room, so take a right. But she's talking to Ayla currently.
It's locked, but the door's locked. Alright.
The guards are all there.
Oh, the guards. Oh, alright. Oh, there's fun.
Settling in.
Maybe?
I want to look into
Hopefully.
it.
Well,
Fair
what
enough.
I can tell you is that of all the places that you could have chosen, you probably put yourself in a bad situation.
Wait, actually, I should probably go there as Triel so I can be invisible.
Yes.
In both regard.
Triel's voice. Now I need to get into, Yashana's voice. Woo! Well, time once again to wake up late, as usual. Apparently.
Luna was covered in, all sticking out. Ouch.
What do you mean sticking out?
I've been thinking winter's coming up. I'm going to be working on the housing stuff in general.
Getting used to sleeping in a bed and not on the road is... I haven't slept in a while.
I was hoping to get
Otherwise,
her
things have been nice. I need to get a job.
Yes, please do so. Miss
It's
Tell's currently living in, or sleeping in the, well, she was sleeping in the library, and then she was sleeping in the town hall.
She wants to be close to people.
Okay,
The only
right?
thing is that she would need a job to be able to, like, live in town.
She's trying to get one.
She's not just
I know,
saying that
and I want to
everything's
get her
fine,
a
right?
job. I just don't know the situation that well yet.
This has never
Here you
happened.
are.
She might be a really good hunter. Sorry, yes.
she's okay.
So,
good at hunting.
so it has a leather grip, so that way you can go ahead and keep a good hold of it. A lot of the problems that
Also
people
had a
have
heart
whenever they're
attack when I,
casting magic is they get loose hands, they get shaky and shuddery. This way you can grip on, squeeze tight, hold it good. That way you're secured to it, you and your equipment. I also went ahead and just carved a little bit of bits here and there. Nothing more than just simple, we'll say artificial ley lines, so the magic can calmly travel to the end and perform its duty at the end.
I appreciate this. Oh, right. I'm gonna give you your thing.
I assume it's a recent thing.
Yeah, 2 silver, you said? Oh, a few silver? How many silver?
Yep.
Did you say 3 or 2?
Is it 3 silver?
3, right. Okay, then there you go. There you go.
the
Thank you
topic
very
now.
much. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
this.
much. No worries at all. Hey, like you said, I'm good at making things, so I will make you things.
Thank you. Right, I should talk to
Reminds me,
Miss
let me
Lonnie
quickly
about
check
her
on these ones.
Didn't
hunting.
think that, since I assumed it was same sort of protocol as usual. Before the moon comes up, put her in the hold, make sure everything's batted down.
Come on, Miss Lonnie. She just
passes.
threw off, didn't she? It's fine.
She is
I'll
the
talk to
same
her another time.
amount of radiance as she was yesterday.
Used to, not anymore.
Like something bitter.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you in need of a blanket or anything? Are you cold?
Big man being.
Out of curiosity, how did you
Man, what?
two meet?
Oh, Miss Bing.
Dead animal in his arm.
Big man being. Doesn't like this one.
Why not?
Yeah. How about this? 1 second. Excuse me?
Sorry. What did you say? I've got everything. Excellent.
Curious how you two met, because they haven't told me the story yet.
Money.
I was curious.
We're still not exactly sure if you can get cold, anything of the sort, but I don't want to take the risk.
Money.
So,
Money.
there you go.
Hello.
It'll help keep you nice and toasty. It doesn't seem like it's a lot of clothing, but it actually keeps me relatively warm all the time. At least if you're going to be resting here in the dark. That way you've at least got something to keep you warm, okay?
Ew.
Alright, stay safe. Let me know if you need anything. Gods, I'm not good at small talk.
Just make sure to take care of yourself. I'll be just over here.
Why is she
So
there?
keep you an eyesight. Because she chooses to be.
Alright.
It's where she wants to be. I'm not going to force her around. Going to allow her to make her own decisions.
Good.
Are you well?
I'm okay.
Are you big man being?
I am cordial.
Don't
How's your
look
day
for
going?
him.
Don't understand.
I told you to stay away from him.
Good little bit of work.
Yes,
Made
but
two
how now?
wands.
Got a good
He is
start on
big.
the armor,
Don't.
which
These comes
I'm
here, too.
hoping I should be able to have ready
Many people come here.
sooner rather than later.
And I told you to stay away.
Cleaned up, refining
Especially
all
right
that.
now.
And outside of that, might have another
He's not the
project on me,
happiest
so-
person right now.
Just working.
Okay.
This is true.
Don't know who he is.
But not bad though. Not bad though.
Who's unhappy? And why?
I remember there being like a saying about idle hands, but I don't remember what the full thing.
That is a good question. I don't
You started that, and now that's going to be stuck in my mind.
Is this Big Man Bing?
No.
All day or all night.
Yes. Takes this one from the dark place, brings us here, frees us.
Idle hands are the devil's plaything.
Don't have to. No longer in pain.
Had it on the edge of my tongue the whole time. I was in this idle hands and then devil something.
Bing is not in the best of mind when dealing with you right now.
What about you? I hear you've been rather bored lately.
Okay.
Today's just mostly been me walking around town repeatedly. I got brought on an adventure.
I wish mine started earlier. I hate waking up late.
Ray.
Huh?
Do you know which way Ophelia went off to?
Roughly that a ways, I think. Something wrong.
Okay. Nothing. I something I found.
Alright.
Okay.
If we can get something going for them, and if people want to contribute, we could probably get them a little communal home for the three of them. It's up to them. Because I'm pretty sure all three of them struggle with the same sort of problem.
I mean, Miss Ilani has a job now.
Oh, really? Where's she working?
Yes, she works at the cafe.
My God, I didn't even know.
Yes, she's working for the Mr. Extra, I think his name is. Oh.
And you did that willingly.
No, not willingly. It's expected.
Expected? Is it because of where you were from, or...?
In Linden, there are...
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too. I went to sleep late, so I guess I got up a little late.
I understand. Sleep's hard to come by sometimes.
I was hoping to at least be on schedule the first day I was here, but it's not. It happens.
Gotta go sit down. I'm gonna sit down. I've been walking a lot today.
I feel that.
That's all from
It's getting its coding quite a bit better.
Well, Blake, that's what you get for asking.
There you go! There you go, Blake! It's very full! It's extremely full, almost to the brink.
Oh, you gotta go over.
There we go. I got it. Okay. No one noticed. I never was here. I cannot close this because I'm not strong enough. This is fine. Hello there.
Hey.
You're pretty. I don't think I've met you already.
Thanks. Taken.
Right off the bat. That's just...
Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
Damn. Sorry then. Anyways, I'm Layla. Who are you?
Yashana, an apothecary. I've been traveling around.
Why is there a scroll up
I
there?
see. Wow, your dress is really nice.
Thank you.
It's gone now.
Disappeared.
I think you're drunk.
Wait, somebody's seeing something up there. What are you seeing?
We ignore the flying scroll.
A squirrel?
I think you both.
Where do you see it? I want to see it.
Probably.
Go get that first, okay?
It's a scroll of flying. They seem to fucked it up though.
Check. Those are the weird ladies who know magic.
You got good ears.
Alright.
Are you
She's
sure about
going
that?
to head off to the library.
It's that rumbly
Alright
code.
then.
Gonna
Hey,
go-
I'll see you in the library.
Yeah,
I'll
purring.
unbraid your hair when I'm there. For now, just rest. It's fine.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a good one. Do you need a set? Oh.
Something you wanted to tell me?
Oh no, I was actually just checking on you. You seemed a little. I was saying, you seemed a little. I was drowning in your cape for a moment.
I don't know why I'm still here.
You seemed a little upset, really. It's fine if you're not.
I'm going to probably just get some sleep early today.
Like I've been put under a spell.
I'm feeling better.
Maybe I'll be awake in the morning this time. I hope.
Just simply taking in the...
Oh.
Again?
That's the horn.
That was the horn.
Yeah, I have too.
I get horns before.
I guess that means there's a meeting.
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm still going to sleep. I'm probably not going to be needed. No, I genuinely need to play her in the day. Like, she doesn't do anything at night. Not yet. No, I need to go back into her voice. I'm sorry, chat, for the sudden, is a random, short-lived,
Sorry.
sing.
I think that way. I'm
By the town hall, if you
I
could
guess
please
so.
proceed there.
Oh, it's like it's
Okay.
not. It's like an actual thing.
Got a book in her hand.
I'll take that as a no.
Horn, anything to be concerned about?
Yes,
you
convene.
later,
Yeah,
hopefully.
it's nothing to concern, Kaji. Convene inside the town hall.
Bye.
You hear a lot of really gross sounds. It sounds like bones breaking and moving and shifting.
Oh, something is wrong. Hi.
Are you okay, Lena?
Sure, yeah, I'm completely fine. I was aiding a friend over there. They kind of disappeared. I swear I'm not speaking alone to my imaginary friend. I
What
do have a
the-
friend. Oh,
What
shit.
what is that? What is that?
Creature? Is that you? Creature? You look different, but like good. Different good. It's my friend. Don't worry about it. This is creature or monster. I prefer you call it a creature. Him, creature. It's a little kinder. But they told me they were kind of like a butterfly, and now I think I see it kind of. I fed them a lot of meat, a lot of meat and a lot of fish, and now I think
I see.
this is the result.
Hi. Sorry.
Go ahead and bring attention to the tavern.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, so much for avoiding it. They're coming in here. Ooh, that meeting. Ooh,
Oh,
that
we
meeting.
heard it. We just chose not to move.
Well, I guess you're leaving. We're leaving.
Yeah, I heard that. What's been
Unless you
up?
want a drink.
That's new.
We were informed to get everyone
I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Full moon.
Do you want to pick the scream reaction or your pretty reaction?
She's okay. She's normal
Or in the middle?
at this point.
I've gotten used to the
Yeah,
weird shit.
yeah.
I can give you a spin.
Don't fall.
Looks good.
Your glass is
Thanks.
still there, so unfortunately that doesn't work for you.
I hate these
I need
things.
to spin the other way. I'm gonna trip on my tail.
Anyway, whatever. The fucking
Reaches
town
in.
meeting is fuck it.
Are you about to shoot me?
What? No.
doesn't have to
Pulls
go
out the,
like
ra-
that.
the,
Usually-
the mind resistance ring with changed runes.
Well, that's a whole new.
It should now be a mind fog ring.
so.
Delightful. I'll wear it when I have another episode.
Hopefully it works.
Clever.
When you have limited mental capacity and a lower consciousness, then what is there
Bring the meeting
to
in here.
fight against?
No.
Considerably easier.
Yes.
That is unable to be done.
I'd beware of her. She nearly killed me this morning.
Oh, right.
see.
Yeah, I definitely did that. But legally, not illegally. I don't want to go to jail.
Huh?
Yeah.
If anything occurs, Ava, I will take responsibility for this.
Alright.
I can also
trust it
take
in your
responsibility.
canon.
I'm not that stupid.
Give everybody a few more minutes and then we'll get started.
Oh, you stop right now, I swear.
Might have to project my voice
No,
out a
is it
little
loud?
bit here,
Maybe
but can
then.
everybody hear me?
Hi.
Yeah.
You see all good from the front row.
Excellent. Thank you, Blake.
Too loud.
Oh, apologies.
Oh god. Ooh.
Okay. Well, seems like everybody that's going to be here for the moment, and the information can be spread out to the rest of the town after. I apologize for calling you all in here so late. I intended to have this meeting much earlier in the day, but there were other matters that were pressing. Still, I will try and make this brief. I have spoken to Violet in regards to some ideas for the town in regards to revitalizing our economy. As you all know, the town of Leafside is not exactly doing well in the coffers. Nor does it have the resources by which it can actually facilitate any improvement as such. As such, Violet and I have come up with a plan. And it's something that I want to work with the rest of you to facilitate and make a reality. The plan at this point in time is to put together a tournament of combatants from across the continent and the rest of the world as far as we can possibly reach. The intent being to leverage our reputation as the town that bested Elk. These are people that are tough, that are smart, and know what they're doing. And plus, after all we've been through the last little bit, airing out our frustrations and getting into a bit of a scrap might do the collective, all of us, a bit of good.
Apologies for the tardiness, Captain.
No problem at all. In any case, a tournament of this caliber would draw in people from across the nation and even further. Allow us to get our name out there and allow us to stand on our own 2 feet. Furthermore, it will bring in plenty of coin and plenty of opportunities for you all to grow your own businesses, or to start them, have you not, at this point. This meeting is more so to inform you of the intent to run this, and the fact that we are going to be signing up individuals who wish to participate. Anybody who wishes to fight in the tournament can direct their attention to Eva, who will be taking registrations. Now, an actual prize for this tournament is something that is still in the work, and it's something that I would like to work with all of you to help facilitate. One of the options that was discussed was potentially a dinner in the tavern, as well as a trophy of some variety. I know that the town has some artifacts or things of that nature that are more or less superficial and won't be missed, but might serve as an adequate trophy for that sort of thing. Regardless, the intent of this is to move forward with this in the coming weeks, sometime within the next month or so. But we will see if we can get it done sooner. In any case at all, this was mostly to bring this to your attention and to ask for any sort of input, as well as help in facilitating the running of this tournament. Plus, if you want to participate, I'd be more than happy to have you. Now, is there any questions, any comments at all? The floor is open to all of you. Kaji?
Are you looking for helpers for organizing the tournament? Anything of that sort? Or is it just...
If individuals want to offer their services in running the tournament, I'd be more than happy to have you. Hell, I'd like to participate in it myself, so that doesn't necessarily stop you from participating if you're helping on at least setting it up. Now we will have to have impartial individuals that will be adjudicating and refereeing, but otherwise, yes, if you wish to offer your services and then participate, I see no problem with that.
Alright. Good to know. Thank you.
Any other questions at this point in time?
I got one over here.
Blake?
Where?
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 Yeah,
Means,
because
where are we going to have
if-
this?
if it's like in the training grounds over there's not much room for an audience. If you're trying to drum up an audience, this is a money thing, you know. Is it ticket prices?
I imagine ticket prices, and we will have to find a suitable location for it. I'll admit, my original inclination was to use the training grounds, but you are correct. We might need a larger venue. That might be something that we can...
You could set up bleachers in the archery range.
That could certainly work.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheers.
Amelia.
Since there seems to be, well, since we're expecting a lot of new people into town and they're going to need a place to stay, would it be prudent to make sure that the people who live in town make sure they have homes before we sort bringing other people outside in?
Indeed. I have been working with Violet to try and facilitate homes for every individual, but that will be our topmost priority to ensure that everybody has an actual place of residence prior to those coming from out of town. We don't want individuals in our town having to stay in the inn or anything of that nature when other individuals will require those residences. Aside from that, locations for people to stay, we may want to find some sort of camping grounds or location to put up tents or that sort of thing, so that people can find a location to stay otherwise. Yes.
I was just wondering, what kind of tournament is this? I know it's combative, but like what are the rules? If those are already known.
The rules as it stands would basically be to first yield or incapacitation. Two individuals go into the arena, and they may use whatever skills they deem fit to fight. If they can make their opponent give up or incapacitate them, then they will be the victor. There will be medical on standby, and that is part of the reason why I want to speak out to the doctors and medics in town to see if this is something that would be feasible for them to undertake, or if we need to call in outside help from the Dracaean Empire in order to run this.
Dracaean Empire, okay, that's one.
Then one of you two, Gwen first, and then Triel.
Just to say, you probably want to prepare a time limit and have, some matches go to decision. Otherwise, well, you might run out of time on a single match if you have two very robust opponents who have trouble. causing
Agreed.
each other
We will
to
need
lose.
referees, and we will need to look into the rules as far as time or those other stipulations. Triel?
I wanted to bring up the issue with the idea of people being able to use anything at the disposal in the entirety of the tournament. Oh, words are hard today.
Short of lethal force.
Yes, however, I was worried more of the sense of people like our guards who may be unable to use most magic versus someone who could make a flame sword. It's not exactly fair.
Unfortunately, most things as far as combat in life aren't fair.
But the tournament usually
if we restrict
is.
it down, if we restrict it down to situations where it is individuals cannot bring their full abilities to bear, we run the risk of preventing people who would otherwise attend the tournament from running into it. As much as I would love to put stipulations on a fair fight,
which is where I was going to get to, of having two separate tournaments one for pure martial and one that can utilize everything. It would also possibly double ticket prices as they would need to pay for each.
They could also run at the same time.
Is that too?
One on one place, one in another.
Take it under advisement and consideration.
It's an idea.
Or just specify what kind of round it is.
True.
That could also work as well.
Normally, I do not partake in any sort of violence, whether it is sport or not otherwise. But to comment on what is just said, all I can state is that though magic is its own feasible tool, so is a sword and a shield. It would be unwise and unfair to exclude those from clashing. I have seen it many times.
To be fair, I was trained by a man that could beat any magic user with just a piece of steel in his hand. But we'll take it under advisement.
Advertising it the way you suggest we would, don't you think that couldn't bring some dangerous company to this town that we might not be able to fully have control over?
Indeed. I may be required to amend some of the stipulations as far as the protection of the law and the citizens of the town. I understand that many of the individuals within this town are superbly capable themselves. That is something that I will have to consider and make possible amendments to for the duration of the tournament. I understand that we look out for each other as it currently stands, and this might be an expansion upon that. I agree, this could potentially bring in dangerous company. But if we shut ourselves out from the outside world, we're not going to have any capacity to build ourselves back up. That is unfortunately a risk that we might have to take. Yes, Blake.
Is it only going to be like fighting, or is it going to be like a tournament for like, you know, who can make the health potion the quickest, or is it like not for this tournament? You know, it's like a different tournament.
I'll admit, my original intent was just for fighting, since considering that is generally the thing that is the hook. And the fact of the matter is that would draw in merchants and other individuals who would want to sell their wares. Adventurers do make good investments a lot of the time. But if you have ideas for other sorts of competitions and things you want to run at the same time, you're more than welcome to propose them. Pass them over to Eva or myself. Or Violet, frankly.
Right.
And see what we can do.
Use my brain. Yeah.
I think... I'm trying to think of which was next between the two of you. Let's go Elijah and then Alex.
Sort of on the topic of the spring unsavory conflict in the town, do we have any information on when the magistrate election will be held? Potentially having someone in office there may help settle disputes if they come in.
Agreed.
For this
Unfortunately, I was not made privy to exactly when that was arriving. That was more Violet's thing.
That's still in
However, understood. And specifically to the individuals of the cabinet, I will need to speak to each of you in turn to see what sort of roles you can help facilitate in this. Right, Alex?
Perhaps make it an entire festival with the tournament as the main event. Might be a better idea.
Certainly seems like a good idea. We're gonna have to come up with a name.
Competitions, events. Make it an entire party for everyone involved.
I think that is agreeable, but I'll have to talk to Violet about it. And Esmery? I think. Okay, maybe that wasn't. Oop. Did you have a point, or did you have your hand up? Yes. All right then. In any case, if there aren't any other questions or suggestions at this point in time, I'm more than free to let you go about your evenings. But I want to let you know that this was a thing that was going to be happening in the near future, and if you have any questions or suggestions at all, bring it to myself, Violet, or Eva. We'll be delegating tasks and other measures as time goes on and as people wish to take them on, but other than that, you're free to go about your evenings. Thank you for your time and consideration.
I do have one thing before everybody goes.
Please.
Sure, you're speaking up.
We have a new resident in town who was a bit nervous about coming in here. A few
Speak
of you
up.
have already met them.
Can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Forgot about yell. I am yelling now. Yes. There's a new resident here that we have in town. Currently, his name is Creature, although that could change in the future. If you don't mind coming up here, dear.
What a name.
He was a bit nervous about coming into town because he was afraid some people might immediately judge him or hurt him for his appearance, but he is very kind, and he is very happy to work with the town, and he's not going to do any harm to any of you.
Well, you're resident.
It would be
Please,
hypocritical
want to make
judging someone based
acquaintance?
on
You're more than
appearance.
welcome to.
Put it at the stage right, you know. Public speaking is a terrifying ordeal.
That is a terrifying ordeal, to be fair.
I should do public speaking.
You don't wish to say
I
anything,
don't
that's
really.
quite all right.
He doesn't need to say anything. I just want people to know. We don't want to hide him from people. We want everybody to know who he is, and more so, just welcome him warmly into the town.
Pleasure to look at
Pleasure.
in your care.
That's all. Thank you. Just wanted to make that.
Hello. Have you by chance seen a woman wearing a white shirt and they have black hair and a ponytail run by?
No, I did not. Sorry, I just got out of bed. I've been napping, so I got used to it. I got here a bit late last night, so trying to fix my sleep. I want to wake up in the morning for once.
Sure. Alright, I'll keep my search up. Everyone's in the town hall if you are wondering where everyone is.
Yeah, I remember hearing that bell. I was going to sleep right before it, and I couldn't sleep. So, I'll see what it is. Thanks.
Oh, I was just making sure no one missed the meeting.
Put it in here. Make sure it stays.
I think I'm just gonna sit down for half a minute. My back
you.
is killing
Thank
me
you
from
very
the
much.
standing I've been doing.
No problem.
Alright, I need to go steal Mr. Tyrion, Captain Tyrion, and Miss.
I think you're at
Luna.
least number 2 in line, so good luck.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Are you drinking that?
Yep.
Have fun.
Thanks.
See, pony ride.
Is it
virgin? You're just jealous that I can have a pony ride and you can't.
I can fly.
Yeah. Guess I missed it.
I think so.
Is that an active kitchen back there?
No.
She'll be fine.
Excuse me, Mr. McGore, please. Excuse me. Thank you.
Just storage for supplies.
Thank you. Yes, I am indeed kidnapping you. Thank you.
Right, yes, okay. I don't
I can't believe you didn't charge.
The guard captain is being kidnapped currently. I'm keeping an eye on the situation.
Sounds like you need to reset for the time being.
You alright?
Deliver it to someone, but I don't remember who.
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I just vomited this bucket. I need
Yeah,
to.
but that's, you don't seem alright.
It'll be fine.
Alright.
Sorry.
You sure you don't want a potion for it?
100%. I'm already having a potion.
Oh. Oh, you, okay, got it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head towards the tavern.
If we had more,
you think I know? Well, you know what? Fine, gentlemen, that's what it is.
A little bit more used to different stuff like that.
He's speaking in 8-bit.
Sounds like someone speaking through a wind spell.
Do you think?
Do you think the rest of range amount of strength?
Have 20 years like us.
And you also round
You
it.
look like the kind.
I'm not sure.
I'm
100%.
Cool.
Yeah, I did walk past and everyone was like,
Maybe not that noise. Do you think? Do you think would it be okay if, at least for the rest of tonight, if I leave Lily in your care?
Not even a
Maybe see a little bit of, your doctoring. You know what I mean? Kind of get a little bit of an idea of like, what it's like.
300 kilograms.
Do you know how impossible that is just to casually do? Usually, people have to prepare.
Happy to, probably, but
Unfortunately, that's going to be tough. She's still stuck.
In that one.
I did it because I had to.
Okay, yeah.
Here, let me try this. Lily, if you don't mind me asking, do you think?
I would like to study you. Would you,
Just to go and
by
do an
chance,
introduction?
be willing to let me put this black crystal against your core?
Oh no.
And I'm the town's head physician, so I'm the head doctor.
What does
If
it
you'd
do?
like, I'd be
I
happy
have no
if you
idea.
would
It's just a
accompany me
huge
for a little bit this
manifestation
evening.
of black magic.
it's nighttime. No GM should be
Otherwise
here.
known as dark
Maybe go and
magic.
get something
If
to
your
eat.
core is powered by what I think it is, then I think it might interact in an interesting manner.
Would you like to see a little bit of what it's like hanging
Perhaps
out with the
another
doctor?
time.
Duly noted. Here, you can have it.
No, jeez.
No, thanks.
That's tomorrow if
No.
you get past the primary.
Alright, well, how about this?
It's a pleasure to meet you,
I
my
know that
fine
she is a
compatriots.
very
You're
wonderful
quite
woman.
the
She's
specimen.
very
And I say that
kind.
as
She's
respectfully
very
as
sweet.
possible, and in the
And I
least
guarantee you,
most
No,
least
so that's
will
what
shine
invasive
twice as
way
bright
possible.
being with her.
But I would like
So
to
what I'd
study
like you
you.
to do is I'd like you to follow her around for a little bit.
Individual.
Regardless of
Right?
what happens,
Do your best to stay safe and enjoy yourself.
Thank you, I
We'll
suppose.
stay in the town. We won't go out.
Of course.
Another time.
I will not bother you tonight.
No, it's
Alright.
nighttime.
And I want to say, Lily, I would very much like to look out for you again. You're absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Okay?
I want to harvest his core.
You really should.
I'll wake up to the
What?
I if you just halfway there.
Alright. You have a wonderful night there, Lily.
What?
Need any help or anything at all? Let me know, okay?
Nothing.
Of course, we'll be staying in
Think?
town. And we're not going out or anything like that.
The code?
I'll be doing the same, so you have no worries. Very much. Alright. Oh. Ooh, I've been working all day today. Jesus.
That tends to happen.
You got help. Well, I was chilling, but then people asked me for small things, and then one small thing turned into two small things turned into three small things.
Isn't it good though?
So you just gotta keep going.
Do you? Okay.
Process.
It does tend to be.
I mean, it is a good thing though, isn't it?
No, it's
Are we just gonna have to
drink
strange
Oh, of course, work is work.
Exactly. I'd always want to make another potion whenever someone asks. It means more money.
Rune.
That's very true.
Rune man.
I can't afford to be lazy. Not in this
Exactly. No, definitely not in this economy.
Yeah, I haven't gone to actual school. How are we bragging?
Unless you're rich. Or an enchanter.
I'm not an academic.
I know I look the appearance, but I'm definitely not.
You have to be a highborn to be
Oh no, you look like you're from a red light
This
district.
rune.
I don't have the funding to go to such
Thank you.
place.
You're welcome. That wasn't really a
Starts
compliment,
as if you
nor
just
an
flipped a
insult.
coin.
Do I look like I come from a red
My
light
countertop.
district?
It's just gonna start perpetually
I can go to a
spinning.
red light district.
That is not the question.
I think they're long
Okay.
gone.
Can I break this
He's a
with my
local
app or
party
not? Where
magician.
is God?
Yeah, they got plastered because they thought everybody would think they look like a monster, but of course everyone thinks they look wonderful.
Hadron says this is empty.
look sexy.
Is it really empty?
Yes.
Coin in your hand.
Oh. Can you go give me more dragon spit?
I think it's about time we cut you off, sweetheart.
Exchange then.
Okay, everyone here is wrong.
A trade.
No, that's not what that
A
means.
A barter. You provided him a coin.
Oh,
He's giving
oh look,
something
she
to
already
you
has
for you.
Sims. Oh, I love
Stop
her.
following me.
That's cute.
It keeps me occupied when I'm bored.
Don't do it.
How about you hold on to it for
I'm
now?
going into the tavern.
We'll
But I don't
pick
want
it
this
up
coin.
another time.
I am exactly. See, listen. I am not.
I'll
a
get it
goat.
back to
Me
her.
personally, I am the goat. Okay, me. The
Let's head
Victorian,
outside.
The goat.
Hmm.
All right.
Excuse me?
Oh, when you live as long as me, you see the same eyes in different people.
I am the goat.
I was gonna waiting for the innkeeper.
What? The fuck did you just say?
Who I am. It would be wrong to call me a
Nothing.
more like
Okay.
How old are you? I don't want to talk about that.
How old are you?
Even if you could, it'd be a bit of a tough
Damn, sometimes if you ask a second time, you say it anyway.
Potentially.
He wasn't gonna give us an answer.
Yes,
Well, I mean,
Where's my
eh,
Probably need a place. Understood.
I could care less if people know how old I
Since
am.
you want to be rambunctious, you gotta fill up your deal with the bar.
Because I look amazing.
No, you're not here to tell me.
And you are now. That tends to happen.
Anti-racism? Thanks? I mean, it's...
It is a true statement, at least.
I don't know how to feel about that, because it was racist, but it's not bad. There are bad-looking elves. I don't like some of the... I don't like any of the guys, but you know what I mean.
I said tend. I said tend. Not guaranteed.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough. Got a little... I lost that word when you said it. You know, I'm used to
got it.
people saying, "Oh well, you're an elf, of course."
It's true. You want me to? Isn't it true? It's true.
Yeah, I've unfortunately seen some not so well-off elves.
Mm. Well, naturally, yes, we look good. However, you gotta take care of it.
Sky, come on, let's go outside.
It's a balance.
Very good, fresh, beautiful.
I'm Amelia, by the way.
Ah, right, where are manners? Yashana.
Ishana, is it right?
Yashana, yes.
Yashana, okay.
Pleasure to meet you, Amelia.
Good to meet you. Yashana? I'm one of the lieutenants of the guard, so...
Good to know.
As a note. If it is ever relevant.
I'm a
It probably
traveling
can be relevant at some
apothecary.
point.
Still kind of learning, but I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's some good people to learn from here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 5 years. So.
Could be directed at two people. Please?
Hopefully I can master it eventually. Like I did something else. Anyway.
I'm trying to like, not be rude.
Just one more skill I need to learn. Because Lord knows my wife wouldn't cook.
Okay.
Hey, You know, sometimes you gotta say some random things, break the ice.
Cauldron?
What do you usually do?
It's my property.
We already have the receipt. for this.
Besides being a guard.
Please.
Yeah,
Could you,
okay. Let go of my
take
barrel.
it for progress? It's not your barrel.
See? The quick thing is, I like fighting.
It is now.
Well, I mean, I guess
No,
that's
it's
technically
not.
not guarding.
Stealing.
Hold it for a
You
second.
literally have a.
She just
you
carved her
literally
name
have
to
a
it. It's
barrel.
mine now.
The tournament definitely sounds
There's my name on
interesting,
it.
though.
I only recently started guarding, so I was doing like, fighting a lot before that. So
Do anything. This is your
Mercenary?
signature.
yeah.
I don't see your signature.
That's pretty cool.
Let go of it and I'll show you.
What'd you do,
You let go of it,
mainly?
and I guess
Where'd you
we'll find out.
travel?
You let go of it first and then we'll find out.
I guess we'll see.
Grew up in Asmith, but a few years ago I actually came over here and went around.
Mm.
Are you ticklish?
Yeah, I've been all over the place.
Well, now there's
hi.
a DM.
Okay.
I've been to Asmith for a bit. Realized that was a bad idea quick.
Yeah, I was about to say, and you're here now?
Yeah, like I said, a bit, so like a month, maybe.
Something going up your posterior. That's up to you.
Hid the ears, hood up, you know, the whole deal.
Mm.
Stay hidden.
Yeah,
Just
good.
sold what I needed to, got out. Avoided Zool. Went through the water. I believe I ended up in Suna for a little bit. And then took a ship to Yorn, where I've been for the last 5 or so years.
Let go.
And now I'm here.
No is in a response. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, you certainly come to one of the more interesting towns that you'll ever find.
You can say that again. Hopefully I can
We can
actually get a job here, unlike every other town I stopped in.
Room.
They don't need an apothecary. They have one. Doesn't hurt to have more than one.
I mean,
Alright, just go take care of the lady.
with how many people
For what?
get injured here?
Hello.
It's usually
Well, it's not even just injuries.
Good.
It's like an apothecary
Here
can
you
make
go.
potions
You're gonna
that
have to
can
pay- you're gonna have- you're
boost
gonna have
people's
the barrel
like,
that she
stamina
took from the
and
guard,
things.
Eric's.
What the fuck?
it's like one of our alcohol barrels, or
Yes, she's drunk.
Anyway, I'll leave you.
Okay.
You see,
Anyway,
had
I'm probably
her
actually
had
gonna
to scratch
hit
out
some
her
sleep.
name on the side of it.
Have a good night.
Okay.
She tried to.
Good
This
night.
should be okay. Might be some claw marks, but we'll figure it out. I'm just making sure she doesn't cause any more property damage.
Every time I would love to join you.
Hmm.
It's just Bing never asks me to do anything, so Bing finally asks me to do something, and I'm like, I have to do it. I have to. I can't let Bing down. He has these blueprints which I want to dissect aggressively. For essentially a
There's a
funnel
difference?
to be used for someone's affinity. Technically, you'd grab onto these two sides.
Triel does not see Snowbell in her room tonight.
Through which there'd be a feeding tube in the center where a crystal would essentially pull whatever mana it can. And
I would have
then
put a
it
puppet in
almost
there.
like a, focused charge or blast.
I have no idea what any of that meant, but I believe in you, dear.
Whatever.
I say if you give it a minute, she'll be over here.
No, I won't.
Damn.
Unless.
All right.
Before they go on another bratty tirade.
It's open.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I didn't think you for.
How much was it again? 16?
It's 5 silver.
Or 5 silver. I'm getting prices confused.
You are. Anyway, there's a key.
Thank you.
Oh shit, which one's open? The first one should be
I think
open
they're
if
just-
someone's in there.
Pick a different one. Maybe the key didn't work correctly. Shut up.
Oh.
What can I get
I'm
you?
looking at something.
You got any chocolate wine? Or liqueur?
We absolutely do. The fuck was that noise? Oh, you opened the bottle. There you go.
Make sure all the locks are fine in the barracks when you go night shift.
Sorry, the logs?
The locks.
Oh, locks.
You have to make sure she didn't break them.
I didn't break anything. I thought you said you weren't on patrol. Why are you being such a fucking rat?
I mean, technically he's off duty. He's not in his armor.
I mean, I could tell you somebody stole from your tavern, but I'm off duty.
Could or did?
Did.
Oh.
Who?
I'm off duty.
It was him. He was the one that stole.
Definitely.
You wish. I don't need the drink.
That's if it's who I'm thinking of, it's probably.
I guess you'll have to find out if it is.
Sheep girl,
I'm gonna rip that entire fucking tower down.
goat.
With you in it.
Oh, Layla?
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, is that her name?
Maybe you can.
I mean, she did just kind of take like a little bit of every single tap, so.
With my ass.
She made mud water.
Possibly.
Like that.
You're not listening.
Okay.
No.
I'm asleep
Can I have
soundly.
that for this?
Not like I'm.
With the Suna rum? The Suna rum?
Can I have it?
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a while.
Don't know how strong it will be compared to Dragon Spit.
The entire thing's gone.
Well,
that was just glass, right?
maybe I'll wake up actually on time today. Good
Did
night.
you need something? If so, before they start. Good night, strange
Both
lady.
the things that he
You might
has,
wanna
the
ask
Suna
before
ale
she
and
goes.
Good night. The
Ready
name's
to go.
Yashana. Pleasure to meet you.
Good night,
Is a full-on
Shada.
Good enough.
May have to
Can I have
ask
the
you
other one
something
too?
tomorrow.
Since you're working, you have a guest.
For people who watch the stream, the reason I don't go in those rooms